So, what happens, right? Briefly, what is the name of your character? Maribin?
Merben.
Maribin, okay.
He's
So, Maribin,
Merben.
Maribin, I'm not going to do that. Maribun. Or Bun, Mary, whatever.
It's too
Mary
much.
and Pippin. You said you're a gnome, right?
He is, yes,
You were.
Sverfnurberlin.
Okay, so briefly, you were. What does your character like to do?
So he's a failed trader. So in times past, he liked to, harvest and
So
perfect
you were about
mushrooms
to
to
make.
sell and all sorts.
You were about to make a really good fur trade, right? There was like a crystal beaver pelt that you're about to make a sale on, right? Grows little crystals on its back. It's real cool. About to make a sale on it, and then you look up to the sky, and someone says, "Hey, why is the sky growing a darker shade of green?" And you're like, "The fuck?" And you look up, and you're like, "Oh!" As you see the sky is literally shattering above you, and for the briefest moment, you close your eyes and you wake up in a hallway. The hallway is pulsing with an ethereal light of blue on both sides. You see, it's a singular hallway that is decorated with brimstone on both sides, with veins that go through it like magical pulsing as you are drawn closer and closer towards the door. As you get up, you begin to walk closer to the door, maybe a bit scared, maybe not, curious as to what's going on. You see flashes of multiple things: a party, some people, the world before you, a thing that you have to do and complete, and that you're going to be sent upon the way with. You are given the option of two things. You can pick either a tool set, so you can pick a tool set, any weapon, or armor piece that you want, or you can gamble for a magic item. What do you want?
Merben is a gambler at heart. Uh, he's got terrible luck, but he feels like he's blessed by the gods.
Now, mind you, the tools, I gave them all like little experience pools and such. So if you wanted to take that, there's, the tools have some use here if you want to do that.
I see. If I already had a tool from my background, is that
No, you're fine. You can keep that. I don't care.
sweet? Okay.
It's just that you have extra tools at your disposal that you can pick any set of if you wanted. And if you need a reminder of what they do, they're in the tool homebrew.
Yeah, I kind of remember, and I saw some of you taking like leather workers, smiths. When you mentioned jewelers kits, but I think you took something else.
Yeah,
Never
he
heard
took
of
a
it.
painters for the one that was
Painters, that's what
actually
it was.
uh,
I would
homebrewed.
I would like to call a friend. What would you guys say I should do?
I mean, we're not really desperate for anything. It's up to you whether or not you want to. I took the gamble for a magic item.
Like, you can
See,
buy tools elsewhere in the world. It's just that here they're available and free if that's what you wanted. Like, you want a specific thing. Or you could gamble for a magic item, but it's random what you get, so you don't really know if you're getting a good one or not.
there's another man after my own heart. I shall gamble.
Okay, roll me a d100.
Oh, yes. $27. Let's go. That's a huge number.
Okay, 1 minute, let me roll upon my table. What'd you get?
27.
27. My short-term memory fucks me over again.
Oh, this dastard memory has fooled me once more. It plagues me.
Where is it? God fucking damn it. You know, when you rely on a site sometimes for a list, and now it's like running slow as shit and trying so desperately hard to keep up, it's... Oh... Okay. You got the Brooch of Avoidance.
That sounds fitting. I don't know what it does, but the name carries its own weight. And I see you guys were fighting a bear.
Nuh-uh. We
A few
fought
bears?
3 bears.
Like Goldilocks?
True.
You know, it's a shame they weren't owl bears, you know? We're in their studio.
So your Brooch of
Now we know.
Avoidance is a brooch that, when activated, can help you dodge opportunity attacks.
Hell yeah.
1 minute, my headphones are being a dick.
I love this magic item already.
For some reason, my
Wait,
headphones got all tangled up on themselves. I look over, I'm like, why is it forming in on itself?
What is this Ouroboros of my cables?
You can activate it twice per day. So, you immediately warp into position in front of your companions, where immediately the both of you had just got done with this bear. You're taking a long rest, you said you were, right? Correct?
Sounds good to me.
Thought
Were
we
you
were doing a
taking-
short rest.
Short, I don't know what you were doing. Long or short rest?
I think we were just doing a short.
Okay, you were doing a short rest. As you're doing your short rest, out of a small warp gate is shoved a gnome, where you see the hand of the lady that was before you carrying the wine glass and the other. She just kind of shoves him out and says, "He's one of you," and then sips back into the gate. How long was your short rest? 2 hours.
Yeah, long enough we skinned 3 bears and messed with our tools.
I'll say 3 hours.
Because it was more of waiting for Trump to come back awake.
So you are now in with the party. I'll get you a token real quick. What class are you again?
I'm a warlock.
We're like packed. I wish to be a merchant. Is a terrible merchant.
So yeah, what do you say to your new compatriots that you've met now?
So kind of being shoved by this alcoholic woman. He stumbles and falls flat on his face. Picking himself up, kind of dusting himself a bit, looking down, not really noticing everyone. Yeah, hello. I'm Mervin. It seems you've been busy.
Yeah, Carper was caught off guard by the sudden, like, energy and materialization and all that, and exclaims, "Balderdash!" and fell himself while doing whatever he was.
Boulder Dash, fly
And-
away.
And
I'd
once
like
the
to
goddess
ask,
appeared
is-
and explained, "He's one of you now. Bye." It's like, "Oh, yes. Oh, of course." And yep, Carper is a half orc. He's got kind of purplish, brownish skin. He's wearing some like fine noble's attire
As
with
you
some purples,
do
browns,
this real
gold
quick,
accents.
can I know what tools you brought in with you?
Of course, they were Weaver's tools.
Okay, continue your stuff. I just want to get it set up in his thing.
Yeah, he's got slick back hair, and he was just messing around with his tools, I'll say.
Yeah, I'd like to ask, is that normal? As he kind of points behind the portal that he just got yeeted from.
Well, not normal per se, but these are challenging times, I suppose.
My whole life has been a challenging time.
Yes, quite.
I've
Well,
tried to sell more goods than you have ever seen. It has not worked out.
I'll take that at your word.
And what about you here?
Everwolf. She looks up from what she's doing for a minute, sees you're not a threat, then goes back to cleaning this bear carcass. She is a goblin, orange skin, wild red hair, and carries a chest on her back in simple traveling clothes.
Yeah, I notice not much of a talker. Carper, you said your name. What is your friend's name?
Everwolf.
Is she actually saying that, or just?
She will answer. She got asked her name. She's going to answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
She's
is a
just
pleasure
busy
to
at the
meet you
moment
both.
for formalities.
And your other party members that are floating away to return.
They're just so sleepy, you know. Plum
Yeah,
tuckered out. Could last
they're still
like 8
sleeping?
hours.
Dozing off.
Yes, well, the insect covered in mushrooms goes by Charuk, and the dwarven fellow over there goes by Rander. Am I missing someone, or was that everyone? I think that was everyone.
is everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is everyone I can see.
That you can see. Bum bum bum.
Oh wait, what were the names of the two mules?
I remember. Your mules.
Wasn't it in the
Ah, yes, you have names for your
Yuko
companions.
and Calvadoro.
yeah, those.
Ugor?
Yuko,
Ugor?
Calvadoro.
Ah, those are very exotic names.
We didn't
He
name them.
kind of like
These
shimmers
were already
his
their names.
he shimmers his ring as a kind of little like shadow spirit kind of like floats out to wave. This is Morbid. He is my oldest friend. I've known him for 1 year.
Sounds like they'll get along swimmingly with Charuk over there once they're awake.
Does he like friends?
He is the mess, so probably.
I see. As you kind of like see ticking in Meribin's mind that he might be able to get away with selling him something for an extortionate price.
Yeah, I was trying to think of...
with the offer of friendship.
I was trying really hard to think of how to frame this guy is morbid as all hell. Like, anytime he's talking, it's like, well, I'm not going to live long anyway.
Also, Emberwolf doesn't like him because last session we had the combat. He was useless and did more damage to Emberwolf than the bears did to Emberwolf. And did no damage to the bears.
That checks out.
The dice be like that sometimes.
Pesky druids.
But,
Fuck them.
yeah, who plays druids? Looks around nervously.
Yeah, asking for a friend.
Well, I assume Cactus isn't going to worry too much about us setting our sleeping comrades on the mules as we travel.
Yeah, I don't care. So...
Hey, the math is perfect. 2 mules to...
So you got your short rest as you continue your trek along. So if you look at the map, you're wanting to go down towards the forest. You follow the road.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get into the forest.
Whoa.
As we transitions to maps. Let's see, that was... As soon as you enter the forest, right? You've entered the forest, you see that it's full of pine trees everywhere, mixed with a few evergreens, and things are... They're not spooky, it's just like, you know, just like a normal-ass fucking forest. But it is very quiet. And now we get to roll for weather.
Oh no. Has flashbacks to another campaign with a weather system. We rolled literally the worst storm 3 times back to back on a D100.
Roll me a D10, one of you.
Not it.
Oh, there it is. 10.
Kind of the best climate. It's warm. Because it is warm, right? I also need you to roll me another D10.
It's like wiping my face with a handkerchief. Another 10.
Well, that's not so great now, is it? It is currently raining.
Oh, well,
So
I don't think the handkerchief's gonna fix that.
the temperature climate for the area is warm, which is good, meaning you're not going to encounter any snowstorms, and it's sort of like, kind of like midsummer, right? The bad
Midsummer
part
Murders.
is that now it's raining. So raining in this game means that it is hard to see unless you have a survival above a +4.
No. No, I do not.
Do any of you have a survival +4?
I don't even have one of +1.
I don't think. I don't think it's possible for my character.
I
So,
have a +3.
okay, so one short. So, when walking through rain, right, you got rain, and I rolled on my end, and it's a heavy rainstorm, meaning that the area is considered. It's not difficult terrain yet because it hasn't been raining long enough, but when it is rain, it is harder to see where you're going, so it is easier to get lost. So I
Yeah.
need someone to roll me a survival check to pass to not get lost in the forest.
Not it.
Who had the +3?
I have the +3.
Also, I just like to imagine Carper was complaining about the heat, and it says something like, "Oh, what I wouldn't do for a bit of water," and then it just suddenly flash floods starts pouring, and he's like,
Why do you wish for it to rain? Are you stinky?
If only there was a bit of water here. Boom! Crack, crack, boom! Oh. I'm sorry.
15 on the survival.
Meet it, beat it. You're not getting lost.
"Yay!"
So as you come into the forest area, right, I need to know what are your intentions to do? Because you can kind of...
Well, we heard right that the giant spiders were to the north, and that the bandits were somewhere nearby, using them to keep away people prying into their business, and that's what we were looking into. Well, I say bandits, but it was just other barbarians who kidnapped the prince, right? It was
Yeah.
the locals calling them bandits. Either way, I think we head north to basically walk until we run into some giant spiders, and we're like, oh, we went too far.
Okay. So... You want to head up towards here then? Or try to head up towards this area?
Yeah, we're basically heading up towards 4, and then maybe a bit further.
Okay. I need to... Let's see, you've taken already... One, two, three, four, five. Okay, you have 5 steps left in the day. So 5 squares left in the day. I will lead it up to the leader to choose where they wish to go. So you see on the map over here?
Am I considered the leader, or is that Everwolf?
Who's
Since
leading
they
the party?
made survival.
It ain't me. That's all I know.
Everwolf, you're leading the party. You choose where the token goes. You can
Yeah,
choose
you did the survival check.
5
We're not
squares.
gonna get lost.
I mean, I'd honestly just go like diagonal and then one up when we get to the center of the woods.
Or I can go for you if you want me to choose.
I am thinking.
Do not let the
Because-
DM choose. He is conniving.
DM goes, you guys always say left is always right, right? So
Yeah.
we head back the way we came.
You're saying you guys want to walk through the huge clearing?
I'm looking for bandits. They're
Indeed.
gonna be hiding out. Are they only hiding out, or do you think they would stay close enough to road so they could raid people coming through?
Well, misinformation is the cheapest commodity in any market. It costs nothing to produce, but even it can bankrupt those caught unknowingly hoarding it. My hypothesis about this bandit fortress, classic misdirection, rumors of giant spiders to keep the riffraff at bay, infamous fairy dragon prankster, keeping visitors preoccupied with its antics. Both troublesome in their own, but to top it off, you're asking someone to look for a hidden bandit outkeep in the middle of a dense forest. Very much like salting a mine, scatter a few sparkling falsehoods and watch the value rise as prospectors and alike flock to the wrong vein. Regardless, even if we do end up encountering nothing but spiders, well, scarcity of survivors increases demand for their silk, doesn't it? There are ways to make money just about anywhere.
I see why you're a failed merchant.
Oh, you noticed.
Oh, you've noticed?
You spoke of the markets, rates, and prospectors.
I dabble here and there.
Maybe you should dabble ahead of us on the road.
Oh, why certainly.
Casually telling
You
him
see-
to fuck off.
No, I'm just telling him to take point. So if there is an ambush, I'm like boxed in between both the mules, just kind of like completely in cover.
So, Everwolf, did you decide? Okay.
Okay, you move 5 squares.
Yep.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, as you move 5 squares, you have encountered an encounter.
That's not what they're supposed to do.
You see a traveling merchant come through.
It really is a Spider-Man meme now.
And then there were 3. The 3 musketeers.
Just trying to do the sales pitch in the middle of a fucking rainstorm. Yes, these are quality bearskins. What? I said these are quality bearskins.
Let me find my merchant token here. You see a Kenku that slowly approaches you.
Oh god. I know how this is gonna go.
As he looks at Everwolf, he holds up a piece of paper.
Read it in the storm. Just like whipping around and getting wet.
The paper looks kind of smudged due to all the rain, but it vaguely says Hissin Merchant Company.
I will take the paper.
What the language is it written in?
Common.
What
It
a
just-
coincidence. I just happen to speak common.
It just says Hissin Merchant Company. Speak, buy, sell, or trade.
Well, better time now than any, I guess. Carper will gesture towards the bearskins, the mace, and his artwork that's probably smudged as all can be. That was originally worth a single copper. Probably worth nothing now.
The merchant comes over to Carper as he just looks at him with his dead staring eyes of a Kenku, as he like looks to you and then like pulls out various wares and shows them to you as they sparkle in the rain, just pouring down, as he then sticks them back into his pockets and then looks at you.
Maybe later, but we're more interested in recouping our losses monetarily. Can you provide coin for these goods, perhaps?
He looks at you and thinks for a moment, and then like makes a hand gesture to repeat what you just said.
He will repeat it, but much, much louder in the storm.
Well, go on, repeat it.
I said we'd prefer coin.
He nods.
Fabulous.
He shows you a copper coin and sticks it back in his pocket.
He will pull out the piece of artwork.
He looks at you as he's like, and he gives you a copper coin.
All right.
As the rain begins to instantly ruin it as he takes it.
Carper is perfectly fine with that. That was his choice. He can use it to shield from the rain. It's like an umbrella.
Now it's a watercolor.
So,
We'll shout pleasure doing business with you, and if that's all the coin he has, we must be on our way to find shelter.
oh, he has more coin. He jingles a purse that he has, but
Then yeah, we can offer the bear skins or the mace that Rander made.
so are you wanting just to auction off the bear skins? What do you want to do?
Yep, auction the bear skins or the mace if he's interested in either one.
Make me a persuasion check. How much are you wanting to
Persuasion.
sell it to him?
Why, as a merchant, I'm well experienced persuading people to buy goods. Obviously, I'm going to succeed with my 11.
He thinks for a moment as he's looking over the goods of the bear skin, right? He begins to ponder, and then he's like, maybe. He,
Yeah,
Can I...
Speak with my associates first, and I'll look to like kind of coerce them into like a small huddle, kind of out of earshot.
I don't think the huddle's going to work quite as you imagine with Carver being so much taller than you.
So he's just like head fully tilted back. So, you also have all that bear meat. Do we need it all?
Oh yeah, was that something we were trying to sell as well? Yeah, I think we were. So if the Kenku is interested in it, that's also on the table.
I remember birds love to eat the meat. I and we break the huddle. Break! And I'll walk up to the Kenku as well and say, we
I was
have
gonna
some
say,
bear meat as
my,
well.
my backup strategy was to use history.
Knock an arrow? Oh.
Just like talk this guy's ear off about how great bear pelts and meat have been historically.
You are more
in the
than welcome. I would like to play the good cop here and like try and like silence him and cut a deal, as he's explaining.
So, roll me your persuasion. Would it be persuasion? I mean, are you lying about beer meat or?
No,
No, no,
just-
I'm yeah.
I'm
trying to-
talking pure
So
history.
roll me a history check.
16.
You know, he's pretty interested in what you have to say on the matter. He's listening pretty tentatively.
Yeah, and I'm just like agreeing and repeating every like second like point he makes. Like, yeah, it has many uses.
Roll me a persuasion if you want to try to play the good cop.
I would love to. Ah, that is only a 12.
He looks
Oh,
to you
I
and
was
he
secretly
kind of sees
hoping
the
it was
reverse of you being the bad cop trying to dissuade him from, and he's like, he's kind of looking at you like the fuck, what are you doing? He will give you a price. He thinks the bear skins themselves are worth 5 silver apiece.
I think we're desperate for coin, but not quite that desperate. If he could chalk it up just a few more silver per, I would be willing to sell.
This was my favorite part about being a merchant. I love a good haggling.
How many of the bear skins did you have?
Just 2.
So, because you're on good terms with him historically, what do you want to try to roll to, like, get him up? Like, convince him more? What would you do?
I'm thinking he would definitely be leaning into if I just say enough like trivia about how good it is an investment.
Roll me
then
another history.
I will win this guy over. Yeah. It's another 16.
Okay, so he hears you and he's like, that makes sense. He increases his amount by, let's see, the original was 8, right? Sorry, 5 silver was the original, right?
Yeah, 5 was the original. He was asking for like 7 or 8 for a price increase.
He will give you 9.
All right. We will agree to that and shake hands. We'll even throw in a bit of meat just to like eat on his way home or wherever he's going.
He takes a singular piece of bear meat, and as he like picks at it, he's like, this is good. And he's like, is there more of this? As he hands you over the 18 silver.
Why, of course, but we'll have to charge for that.
And he's already enamored. What do you were already rolling about the bear meat and everything before. What is your plan now that you've like got him like hook, line, and sinker in?
Honestly, we just see how much he wants to buy. We're not trying to cheat him. We're just trying to get him interested, and he's interested.
He's willing to buy 18.
All right, we'll sell them.
For what price?
Well, it's like in D&D terms, like a copper is like a meal, right? So
He's so enamored with you that he wants to pay you 6 copper per piece of
all
meat.
right, sounds good to
That
me.
is very cheap if you base it off the general store's price of rations.
Yeah, but those were ones that weren't going to go bad, and we explicitly were trying to sell these because they would go bad in a week's time.
Okay, you
The
have
ones
a,
that weren't going to go bad were 5 gold. The ones that do go bad are 3 gold in the trader, in the general store.
Well, either way, I'm
you have
fine
a
with it.
you have a
Fake money.
100 and you have 108 copper now. As you sell off 18 of the bear rations, as he's like eating one and like scarfing it down, and then begins to eat another as he scarfs it
misclick.
down, being like just loving him as he begins to walk away, a happy fucking Kenku.
The art
I
of the
told
deed.
you he would love the meats.
He will, like, high five, shake hands, whatever, to congratulate you and thank you for your help.
The most birds I've ever seen were in a restaurant back home named Arby's.
Oh god. So, you now have your first, day's rest. You're getting down for the day. It's considered warm, so you don't really actually need any, it's not hot or anything, right? It's just warm, so you don't need, like, specific clothes or anything. You're not taking any disadvantages on anything. You build a campfire, I'd imagine. Does anybody want to, like, try to look around the camp area for anything that's around you? Or
Yeah, I will would.
roll me a perception check.
And I'd just like to kind of assist, be there to like back a wolf up.
Yeah. I got a +4 in nature and a +8 in investigation, so I'm better if you put the thing in front of me, but I'm not so good spotting the thing.
You're doing perception to spot things around camp. Someone else roll me a nature check to make a camp.
Natural 20 for spotting things.
And a 19 for making camp.
Okay. So, a thing to note is that if I look at my map here, nope, overshot it. You are I hate scrolling back and forth in PDF sometimes. So as I figure that out, like you've spotted everything that you can. There's nothing too bad around. You see, in the forest gives way to a small clearing, a dwelling of stones, and a martyr of wooden palings. And a thatched roof surrounding it is a large garden. A door with a hut rests upon it, with a thick wooden hinges upon the very sturdy door. You find Kremlak's hut. It's further up north a little bit from you here. Number 4 on the map. You are close enough in camp that you could go visit him at the nighttime. He is a druid that you can see. He seems to be friendly as you scout out around. But you have your camp set up a ways away, kind of like over a hill. As you set up your camp, you rolled what for the setting up the camp?
19.
So you spotted everything around. You found some herbs. You found some mushrooms, some berries. Would you like to pick the mushrooms and berries?
I assume that was Everwool.
Everwool, would you like to pick the mushrooms and berries?
Yeah.
Okay, you find 11 mushrooms and 8 berries. As that is found, you also manage to spot a couple of rabbit. Would you like to catch and kill them?
Yes.
What are you going to try to hit him with?
A javelin?
I took starting gold, so I don't have javelin.
Hit him with some harsh words.
You didn't buy like a crossbow, or just
Nope.
didn't have the cash?
So it's more like you go back to camp and ask Carver to catch them.
I do have wooden stakes. I could set up a small trap
Feasibly. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you
and
could.
then run them into the trap.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand to make the trap.
If you fail, the rope's gonna look like Cactus's headphones.
Natural 20.
God damn! Well, you make an expert trap where you don't even to lead them to it. You just kind of toss some berries in there as you immediately trap 3 rabbits. Would you like to skin them?
Yes.
Roll me a sleight of hand to skin them.
13.
Okay. Roll me a survival check to get some meat.
Six.
What?
It landed on the 17, then rolled up 30.
You sadly butcher them so badly that you only get about enough meat for like 1 rabbit ration. As you come back to the party, you have found a nice camping spot that's of flat ground behind a hill, surrounded by a couple trees. If you were to be attacked, you have advantage. The trees cover you, and the smoke isn't lifting beyond the branches. There's like natural insulation everywhere, so like you're doing really well for like a defensive cover line.
Noise.
Beyond that, would anyone like to do anything before the night comes for the for their tools?
Honestly, I don't think it's a good time, given all the rain.
Well, the rain was in the morning. The rain has died down now. It's now just like a light sprinkle.
Yeah, I think we're just resting without worrying about that on Carper's side.
Yeah, I am pretty well rested. With the Weaver's tools,
Mhm.
how exactly would it work? Do I pick only one of the options and then...
So, okay. So, you would pick one of the options, right? So you're on a long rest right now. But you'd pick one of the options to try to attempt to make, right?
Gotcha.
So you would need to roll me like a d20 plus your proficiency modifier. And you would choose one of them, doesn't matter which. You attempt the process. If you have a first good attempt, you can keep trying to make it. Right?
Yes. Yeah, probably... Wait, do I only have fancy clothes?
I have some commoner's clothes I could lend you. Or traveler's
I'll-
clothes.
I'll look... Do I know this?
Well, if you go, dang, I forgot to bring some traveler's clothes.
Are these
Now,
garments
whether or
get pretty
not
dirty?
For the weaver's tool specifically, it's like you choose one of the things that you want to make, right? Anything above like a common or fancy clothes might, depending on what it is, it might start requiring you to like start making it as harder and harder things are to make. Like for example, the assassin's cloak is a pretty hard thing to make, but
God.
it all depends what you want to do. You just roll the 1d10 rests, and then you could or could not craft it. So what do you
After
wanna,
that time, or is it
yeah,
you
so
need to
like,
roll
so
at each?
say you choose, we'll say number 4, climber's clothes, right? +4 to climbing checks. Be like, okay, I'm gonna roll 1d20 plus my proficiency check, right? I rolled well. Okay. So now I'm learning how to do it. So I got 2d20 XP, I roll my 1d10, say it's 5. Well, I'm doing a long rest, so I went from 5 to 3 rests, so in 3 rests, I will have made this product.
Awesome, I see.
In each rest that you do this at, you're rolling 2d20 experience to work towards it. And then every 5 levels, right, because you'll still have to roll a proficiency, which sees if you know. But every 5 levels, you'll be like, hey, I want to learn how to only make the climber's clothing. Well, now you can be like, hey, climber's clothing, 1d10, it's going to take 2 rests. I don't have to keep rolling proficiency anymore.
Yeah.
You'll get the experience either way, it's just the proficiency says, does the rest decrease it or not?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll just pick cold weather clothing.
Okay. So roll me a d10.
With any proficiency. I forget what it was for Weaver's tools. Is it Dex?
No, I just need you to roll a 1d10 normally. This is seeing how many rests.
Just 1d10 normally.
How many rests it's going to take.
Oh, that's right. 4.
Okay, take 4 rests. Now I need you to roll me a 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus.
I believe it's just plus proficiency. Gotcha.
And are you proficient in these tools?
Yes.
Then it's a +2.
That's a 7.
Well, it's your proficiency bonus +2 on top of it.
I see. Sorry,
yeah, it looks
9.
like Weaver's tools are just dexterity.
So what's your dex modifier?
believe it +1.
+1, +2, 3, so
Although-
+3, 10. Although what?
It looks like it can also help you on Arcana, History, or Investigation for, looking at cloaks, robes, and you can spot clues and make deductions others would overlook when you examine tapestries, upholstery, clothing, and other woven items.
I would like to tell you now, do not rely on my intelligence.
So you are at bare minimum start able to making it. Because it's a long rest, it's going to take you 2 more rests to do so to make these, so I'll just put a note.
Well, that's the thing, right? The kit is letting you, dip your toes into other checks that you normally couldn't by using your dex plus your proficiency bonus.
That is cool.
So as it stands, you have 2 rests left. Roll your 2d20 experience for attempting to make it.
28.
Okay, so you would just add to your own. I recommend just copying the Weaver's tool thing and then sticking it below in your Hall of Rot, and then just adding in whatever experience you need to out of the maximum. You know what I mean? So you can like edit it and update it.
Yeah, exactly.
Know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't mean like copy the whole message. I just meant copy the top part.
That makes more sense.
You can keep it as is, don't care. So, okay, you gained a little bit of experience in this. Did you want to do anything with your tools tonight? Everwolf?
Yeah, but I'm not really sure what I could make with the rabbit pelts. I have 3 of them, so.
Remember, you can always attempt to craft something. Whether you do or don't is up to you. It's just that you're getting experience no matter what while attempting to craft.
I will attempt to craft a water skin.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus your proficiency.
I call this piece Waiting in the Rain, and it's just all blue.
Did you already roll for your painting stuff?
No, I was joking. I already skipped.
And the thing where it was landing on one good number, but then rolled to the bad one. It's a 4.
Bad to the bone.
Ooh, well, you didn't make anything. You just kind of fumbled around with a rabbit pelt and said, fuck it. But 2d20 experience. Roll that and see what you get.
First, you have to be terrible something until
Yeah,
one
you rolled the
day
same as
you're
me.
kind of okay at something.
Exactly.
So add that to your experience total. So, are you going to tell the party what you found with the druid or no?
Yeah. The side of that hill. Druid's hut.
Do you think it's worth asking him if we could stay there? In the nights to come?
Certainly worth reaching out, I assume. I don't think he's going to chase us off the lands.
Although maybe he has a deal with the bandits?
That would be quite surprising, indeed.
They are neighbors, of course.
And so are we, for now, so we might as well.
As you say this, you hear a branch snap above you where a snake falls onto the ground.
I was fully waiting for just like Druid himself in human form to fall onto us, just like, well said.
I would call us more vagrants.
A large snake falls to the ground as it whaps, smacks against the ground, and kind of just looks over at you.
Are you the
Oh my.
druid? I kind of like just say to the snake.
Does it look poisonous? Or venomous?
Does it look angry at Price specifically?
It's a white albino snake with orange eyes.
Orochimaru!
The snake then begins to slowly twist and turn as it remorphs into an old druid that sits down. And it says, well, you seem to have figured me out. Of course, I did fall from the tree.
It is hard to be light on your feet when you don't have any.
He just takes a piece of the bear meat that Carper was eating. Just like rips a piece off and eats and says, that's a delicious piece of bear meat you have.
He will take more out from the stock and tell him to consider it a housewarming gift. Since they're going to be staying here for the next few days.
Well, what brings you to the area of this forest? Not many venture north in the forest these days. Most of them venture south.
Oh, business with you wouldn't happen to have seen or heard anything of bandits in the area? Lots of spooky tales about this place lately. I'm quivering in my boots.
Bandits, you say? Well, I don't think I've heard anything, although I haven't heard anything up here for a good 30 years or so. Ever since the war began and stopped, I haven't heard anything. No one comes to the north of the forest anymore.
What is down
You-
south that people like to go see?
Oh, there's adventure down there with a spider's lair. All kinds of
I thought
interesting
the spiders
things.
were south. I said I thought the spiders were north. You should have said something, Cactus.
Maybe we were told the wrong information. Do you know of any spiders up in the north of the forest?
No, the spider's lair is down south. Everybody goes down there and tries to beat them, only to be snatched up and used as filler for the next meal.
Can I just roll insight on like how knowledgeable he'd be as like a very shut-in hermit?
I am proficient, so I will help you by also trying to feel this guy out with questions.
And by help, do you mean roll individually? Because my insight is shit.
Oh, I got a +2.
I have a +1. Look, man, I'm not reliable. That's all I want to say.
21.
You can tell that while he is a hermit, he's still a fucking druid and he's in the forest, so he would know this area pretty damn well, you'd find. And he's telling the truth when the spiders are to the south. And he tells you, no one comes to the
Through the
northern
grapevine.
to the northern forest anymore. There's plenty of vegetables and food up here, but with such things as the spiders down south, who can resist a bit of good coin and adventure and throwing their lives away at the ceiling and the floor?
Is that why you like it? It's so remote and comfort.
I'm not a hermit by choice, but I'm a hermit by trade, I guess.
Ah, we are professional traders. Do you know where we can find some of these vegetables you speak of?
That's the thing that is my main market. I sell vegetables all year round with my druid magic. Hard to come by a bit of fruit in the winter years, but no one ventures to the northern part of the forest, so how could one sell the fruit that I make? Granted, I can eat it myself, but it's not as fun to just eat orange pie by yourself or to make peach cobbler every day.
I agree, it is not as rewarding. Do I mean no disrespect, but do you eat the meat or are you a vegetarian?
Of course I eat the meat.
You literally saw
wondered,
him eat
'cause you-
meat.
I wondered if you hunted yourself.
I can, or I can send little critters to go do it for me.
That is the way of the world.
When it used to be so much booming before the war, people would come through the forest, they would head north, stop by the road up here, and I would sell them some vegetables or fruits. They would trade some meat with me. It was a nice thing back and forth of the traders, and they would always get a little bit of pie to bring home to the missus or something. Or
That sounds wonderful.
I was, used for apothecarians and histories and all kinds of different people. But again, people don't stop by the druid's hut anymore. No one wants to see the old man north, as they say. They have their physicians in their temples, and they don't need a druid's wise words anymore. They have all that fancy divination magic. No respect for the forest gods.
Perhaps it's just a problem with marketing. We'll be sure to spread the word around, and we'll ask if the people coming here begins to increase. You could return the favor, tell them about our general services, selling knickknacks, whatever we collect along our travels. You know, the regular things.
I believe that would work out fine. He hands you a
Ja.
basket of oranges.
He will
You are
return the
very
favor by
kind.
handing him some bear meat.
If you happen to see any bandits in this side of the forest in the next few days, could you send a bird to give us the word?
I could send you a bird. That would be of no issue.
It means then we could come and help you deal with these miscreants.
That would be nice.
And if you can take them on a loan, could you keep a survivor? So we can interrogate him?
That's asking a lot of an old man.
Like, could you keep a survivor? It just caught me completely off guard.
Asking me to give you word I can do. Asking me to fight and keep one of them hostage is another thing entirely.
It doesn't sound like much to ask. You can feed the rest to your animals.
You forget how frail my bones are. I may be able to transform into snakes and do magic, but I'm still an old man.
I have a question. Do you lose your bones when you turn into a snake?
It's not the most comfortable things. Think of it like being rolled up into a tight blanket and then getting a leg cramp halfway through.
That was a enormous childhood game. It was the memories.
He looks around
Okay.
and looks at the goblin and says, "Oh, you're far from home, aren't you?"
Really have a home.
We were kind of teleported over in these parts, so we're
Teleported?
all a bit
I've not heard
far
of
from home.
teleportation magic in a long while. The last I met was a court wizard that could do that. That was 50 or so years
Yes.
ago.
There did seem to be one of those.
Oh, did you meet the court wizard from Sheridan?
Did I meet the court wizard from Sheridan Cactus?
He's the guy you talked to, the old man.
I assumed, but I didn't want to misspeak.
But I forgot his title.
Oh, you met old Pete. Me and him go a long ways back, me and him. He married my sister.
So he is your brother-in-law?
Yes, he is a fine man. It is a shame, though, she's not here to see it. I wish my grandchildren would visit me more. Or my nieces and nephews, rather. I haven't seen them in ages.
Well, we'll be heading back that way eventually, so we'll be sure to pass the word along for you.
Give him this letter, then. And he hands you
Of course.
a crusty old letter.
Are we also passing the word along
You will-
via bird? Via message pigeon? The bird is the word, as they say.
I've tried over the years many times to send him pigeons, but they have never returned to me. Whether that is that the pigeon dies halfway across the border, or he just never sends the pigeon back, the asshole.
Maybe you send it to him while he is skeet shooting?
What is skeet shooting?
It is like a duck hunting.
What is duck hunting?
It is when you try to shoot an arrow in the air very luckily to hit a flying bird.
Oh, duck hunting. I thought you said dark hunting.
Back home we did it with the bats.
Oh. Well. I can see why it'd be difficult. I prefer just to fling a net into the air and let them die on the way down. The force usually breaks their wings and their neck.
You are a very scary man.
I'm not a scary man, I'm just an old sweet druid.
You can be both.
No, there's only one or the other. Have you never hunted ducks with nets before?
I cannot say I have. But there is also a thing called false impressions.
What of you, tiny goblin? What do you like to hunt?
Whatever I can catch.
Fair enough.
Have you ever caught a rat?
I have. With
And
iron
the
boots.
goblin? They are very tasty if you prepare them well.
I prefer to stomp them and scrape them off the ground.
You turn them into jelly? I have not heard of this food.
Meat jelly, I guess you could say. It makes a nice paste when you fry it.
That sounds like something I would like to try, thank you.
He then says, "Well, I'll be going now. You two, you whippersnappers, have a wonderful night."
Okay, take care.
He turns into a snake again, twisting as you can hear all his bones crack into form as he slithers away.
Oh my.
That sounds like a good stretching stretching workout.
He's a hermit druid, so he never knows if he's doing anything wrong with the whole wild shape thing. No one's been
Look,
like, "Hey, that
If
you're not
I had a
supposed to
net,
like
I would have thrown it on the
snap
snake.
your bones in half every time you shape." You know that, right?
Also,
Like you're taking this contortionist thing real serious, my guy.
Pause. So, the druid leaves. You're discussing the, no one's told him that he doesn't have to, like, destroy his entire skeletal system each time he transforms.
Our travels so far have been a curious auction block full of wonders, haven't they? And he will recount some of these for the newest member. Treant Smith, a meek giant working a dwarven smithy. Living goddess in the flesh. Still, as any appraiser will tell you, a flaw doesn't always reduce value. Sometimes it's what makes the piece truly stand out as uniquely valuable. Anything? Oh no, I'm the only survivor.
Well, Mirabun,
Apologies, I was muted.
I was about ready to
I-
disconnect and reconnect. I was like, I'm not hearing anyone.
I only kind of caught half of what you said. Apologies.
I will copy and paste it then.
Yeah. It seems you have met many interesting fellows. Like you say, sometimes a flaw only enhances its value. It makes it unique and different from the rest. Like with the pearls from back home.
Indeed, adventuring is rather like haggling, you could say. You rarely get what you wanted, but only what you can live with.
I feel like I have less control when I'm adventuring. It is new to me. I am not an expert adventurer yet.
well, as you all have your conversation by the campfire, you may take your long rest.
I see. Are either of you expert adventurers?
Oh, me? I'm from a distinguished line of nobles. Very distinguished. Practically a dynasty, really.
You come from old money?
Well, kings, chiefs, and other important figures in Orcish history.
Ah, I see. Why are you so poor then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, it's really about the journey, not the destination. Of course, you know how it is being a merchant.
Did you invest too much into into a business and it failed and you went bankrupt?
Yes, that's it.
I've been there
Obviously,
many
as
times.
fellow merchants, I'm sure you can understand as a fellow merchant.
I have tried 215 businesses.
Well, I'm not quite that bad.
I never seem to catch a break.
Yes, well, we'll try to do something about that during this whole venture.
Oh yeah, I've kind of given up, honestly. I have tried to explore the world and adventure and see what else there is out there. So being thrown through a portal is something I see as a good thing.
Yes, I'll try to take you under my wing. And I believe you have the chops, as it were, based on our earlier interactions with both the druid and the little Kenku merchant over there.
Yeah, I know how I know how to speak to customers and you know and vendors and wholesalers, but if you were to teach me the ropes of adventuring and maybe put it into merchant terms, it would be very appreciated.
Of course, every soul deserves to make their living honestly or dishonestly, provided they're good at it. And he's like got his hand covering his mouth, even though there's no one opposite of his hand that would be able to see or hear that.
Do you know these bandits well?
Banditry? Why, I'd never.
Are they not previous associates? You are being very sneaky in your speaking.
What merchant isn't?
I am just wondering because I do not know how you came by wanting to get these bandits. I heard something about the kidnapping, but they seem to be very elusive, and I found you very quickly, so I'm not sure you were cut out to make their ranks.
No. See, that goddess who teleported you here in the first place?
Is that what you call it? I was thrown on the floor.
Yes, well, never mind that. She said in each of these places she's teleporting us, apparently, there's a clientele who will need our services, and so, one thing led to another. We were told by a king that his son has recently been kidnapped. He referred to the kidnappers as other barbarians who were enemies of the crown, but
I see. I think I
rumors,
understand.
rumors
The
around town mentioned bandits living in the forest nearby, so we figured we might as well check it out, see if they were the same individuals.
I see, and from what I gather from what you're saying, the king is looking to retrieve his lost merchandise.
Yes, it seems his son is terribly, terribly important to a bit of business he has coming up in a month's time. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
a certain amount of votes at the coming council meeting, and it's vitally important that his son be there to cast one alongside him.
I see. That sounds like we could get extra money from him. I love a haggle.
Oh, yes, we already handled that. We're getting paid for our swiftness and discrepancy on the matter.
Very well done. And what about you, Eberwolf, the goblin? You look very fiery, however, you are quite a quiet flame. Are you an expert adventurer as well?
Everwolf?
Without looking at you from, keeping an eye in the woods around us. Depends on what you mean by adventure.
Someone that has been around the block? If you have seen and fought your fair share of monsters and bandits alike.
Usually don't deal much with monsters and bandits.
What is it you deal with? What is your experience?
Surviving mainly.
That is a very undervalued skill. You seem like a very dependable guy. Do you know how to cook?
As much as I need.
But you have never wondered how to make it taste better with a cornucopia of flavors?
No. Never really
Right
needed
here
to.
we have a basket of oranges. Do you think there's any way that this could make the bear meat taste less gamey?
No idea. You should pick up an orange and bite into it, rind and all.
That is not the way you're meant to eat it, but you do you. I'll. Is it morning by now, or is this just like chatting through the night?
You're just chatting into the night before you all sleep.
Chatting through the night. Yeah. I would look to get some rest if you wish to take the first watch. You seem very, very alert.
Yes, and I can take the second watch so that you can get a full rest.
I am always better at the crack of dawn.
Okay.
Okay, like they say at home, good night.
So as you all go to sleep and awaken, it is daytime, and you continue on your adventure.
An adventure? What kind?
If before we continue, am I able to use some of the oranges to each make ourselves a glass of orange juice to start the morning?
You could roll me a nature check.
Sure thing.
By the way, you said a basket of oranges. Any, like, approximation of how many that is? Because we've used 4
Yeah,
already
how much ammo do we have? Like, these are improvised weapons, yes?
Use them as ball bearings.
33.
33. Alright, so we've got 29 left.
They're heavy fucking oranges. Like, you pick them up, they weigh like a pound a piece.
They're like basketballs.
That is a 9.
You manage to squeeze one orange out, right? Which fills up your glass, and then the like next glass by like a half. And trying to get any more out of it is a little bit worthless, but you're left with like a bunch of rind, and it looks just like still super meaty. You end up juicing two. You juice 2 oranges essentially to get 3 glasses of OJ.
Awesome. I look to see if the mules would like to eat the rinds.
They begin chewing on the rind, and much like beef jerky, continue to chew on it for the rest of the day.
Now let's explore.
The orange juice to you tastes semi-sweet, a little bit sour. These oranges are a bit more tart than they would be normally if they were non-magically grown.
Vibrant hue, slightly erratic finish, but undoubtedly a quality product. My thanks.
Are you
Yes,
leading...
it was a treat back home.
Am I eating
Yes,
the orange juice?
No, I
No,
was
are we-
saying...
Just biting down on the glass?
Are you eating are you eating the cup?
I was saying who's leading today.
Oh, I heard eating. Yeah,
I vote for Eberwolf.
they're doing the checks for the survival, and Carper is just like out in front, I guess, in case something suddenly lurches and attacks.
Okay, so do you want to keep heading north? Maybe investigate, because... Well, I didn't say there was any spiders. I forgot to mention there were caves up north.
Oh. then I mean, yeah, if no one's, or I guess if he hasn't seen any bandits, but mentioned, oh hey, there's some caves I don't really go check into. They could be there. Then yeah, we might as well.
What is that the kind of accurate description? Like he's not really been near the caves or
Yeah,
seen
I
inside.
was looking at my notes. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to mention this.
Oh, good. Do you remember from what you were told that the bandits are using them to disguise themselves or as a distraction?
Basically, we were just told that bandits had been spotted in the woods, and then another person commented that makes sense. They'd be hiding there because the spiders and stuff are holed up in that forest, so not a lot of people go there. And then the guys at the windmill later told us if you go to those woods, be careful. There is a fairy dragon in the area that likes playing pranks on people, but they're just harmless pranks, so don't, attack it or anything, and it'll leave you alone after a bit once it's had its fun. And then, yeah, I think that was everything. So you heard what we heard from the druid that was a bit contradictory, where it was like he hasn't seen any bandits. The people seem to actually be heading towards the spiders. So who knows at this point? We're getting
I
some
see.
contradictory information.
It is maybe best to check the caves, just to rule out the north of the forest.
Yes,
If
well spoken, my friend. I was
if they
thinking
were
the same
using
thing.
the spiders as a diversion for hunters or adventurers to go to the south, they'd be scot-free up here. Unbothered.
That's what you all gonna do.
Well, sounds like two of us are in agreement, unless Everwolf has any reason to not go north.
Nope. No reason.
All right. Well, you're the survival expert. Gonna roll for our travel. Nice. It was the
So
perfect storm. Nothing we could have done.
you get lost, and I need to roll how many squares you. Okay. So
And you're sure we're going the right way? It seems like we're heading towards a plane over there.
you start getting towards the clearing of the trees where you get turned around. I need another D10 for the weather of the day.
Six.
Okay. Look for the weather real quick. So
It's in the sky.
yeah, no shit, Sherlock. So
Hey, gamers don't look up. What are you talking about?
you said a 6.
Yep.
After
there's nothing up there.
after the rain yesterday and the deep warmth, things are a little bit chilly in the morning, like the dewdrop. Since things are a little bit chilly, it's all kind of wet right now, and the forest is considered difficult terrain if you get into a battle.
Oh, I just had these shoes polished.
With that, though, roll me another survival check. Oh,
You're improving.
It
That's
doubles.
twice as good as the last one.
how much?
A 2.
5.
You find your way back to the road again.
This place looks familiar.
Back on the
Wait a
road.
minute. He's like, give me that
Seems we-
map. And it's like,
It-
Everwolf doesn't use map. Oh, right.
The map was flipped over. It seems we have retraced our steps.
Help, I'm trapped in the swood.
The Mirkwood. Just walking in circles. There are spiders in that wood.
And just to check here, you've encountered a guard patrol. As you are onto the main road again, you see there's a guard patrol of like 5 or 6 guardsmen that are walking on past. They see you coming out of the sticks and stones, a little bit like scraped up, kind of like wet and soggy, and it's like, halt! Who goes there in the forest?
Yes, I go by Carver Price. I'm on official business for the crown.
Who is the other 2 with you?
These are my compatriots and business partners. They were also hired, and your boss, as it were, can vouch for us. You could even speak to the court wizard.
He says for a moment, I don't remember the king hiring any orcs.
Yes, well, he's in desperate straits these days, it seems. He had to look over a few problems with our heritage, and he gestures over to the goblin.
Barkskins, I see.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Roll me a persuasion check.
From what he said, it is about discretion.
Here we go. 9.
Do you still have the letter from the king?
I would, in fact, still have the letter from the king.
He looks at
How
it
wet did it get?
and he says, He hands you the letter back. I don't like you, but you're on business. Stay off the road.
Yes, we'll be trying to avoid that. We got turned around somewhere, and he's
He
back
says,
to looking
he
at
says
the
to you,
map.
stay off the road. You'll scare away all the visitors. Fucking barkskins.
Do you know where we could find the bandits? In the woods?
He looks to you and says, oh, bandits? Interesting that you mention bandits and that you're both a goblin and orc in the woods. That's rather suspicious.
Yes,
We are mostly merchants, but we do a little bit of adventuring.
Yes, the king thought it might help us to be able to find these elusive bandits. A word on the street is none of the people sent in have been able to find them so far. And, you know, it takes an orcish or goblin touch to find the others.
To think like they think?
Yes, quite.
He looks at you and ponders for a moment. I'm gonna roll a check.
Or have you heard of any of the spiders in the woods?
Maribel, can you roll me a persuasion check?
Of course. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
My friend Maribel is fantastic at persuasion. Maribel.
Oh, I was almost in that 20. Oh, that's a 6.
He says, Right. The orc and the goblin, not. Dangerous bandits searching for their buddies.
To be honest, I just met them yesterday.
He draws his sword and says, "You're coming with us."
Unhand me, you scoundrels, unhand me. They haven't even touched him yet.
Are we going to see the bandits? Are you working with them?
I work for no bandits, I work for the king, but you are suspicious and you are coming with me.
But right now you are helping the bandits with your actions?
That's what a bandit would say.
All I know is I would never survive in prison.
Eberwolf, would you like to try to roll a persuasion check?
Please, please save us. I have never done a non-honest day's work in my life.
I can
Bit of double
try,
negative
but
there.
I'll probably
That's a great
make it
thing to tell
worse.
the guards. I've never
No,
done an
it is-
honest day's work in
No,
my life.
a non-honest days.
Oh.
a double negative because I didn't know how to word it with the accent.
What'd you get? Eberwolf?
4.
So, what do you say to him?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's Everwolf try to break us out of this?
How does the goblin calm down the tense situation?
She will mutter "fucking idiots" and start trying to walk back into the woods.
You see that a different captain kind of like rides up from the back on horseback and says, "Hinesworth, what are you doing?" "I'm interrogating these bandits." "You're interrogating the bandits?" "Yes." "And did they show you any identification?" And he looks around, or she looks around to you.
We'll pull. Well, I assume we're still holding on to
Yeah.
the king's letter.
She notices
So we'll
the,
just highlight it for.
she notices and she's like, "You fucking idiot, they're working with the king. I don't care if you like him or not." She kicks him in the back of the skull with her boot, knocking him on the ground.
I kind of like crouch down next to him. "You have a very lovely name. It reminds me of the ketchup back home."
And she says,
He's
"Get
Hinesworth,
your
right?
ass up." And he says, "Yes, ma'am." And she says, "Now what are you gonna do?" "I'm gonna apologize, ma'am." "Now apologize!" "I'm sorry, orc, goblin." She kicks him again in the back of the head, knocking him on the ground. "I said apologize, not addressing them by race, you dimwit." He gets up. "I'm sorry, sirs, about the interrogation and misconduct."
That is alright. Can you help us with any information that you might know? As he kind of like darts his glances
He
between
goes to
Hinesworth
speak, and then he
the captain.
jerks for a minute, fearing another kick, and he says, "Well, good citizen, I cannot help you at the moment. I would address you to my captain." As he turns around, his face bruised the fuck up, as she says, "Give me your sword." And he gives her his sword. She just kind of holsters it on and says, "Get to the back of the line." She looks down from her
You're a
horse.
loose cannon. Give me
Yeah,
your
as
magic
he's
gun.
kind of like with his head sulken, like walking to the back. "Goodbye now," as I'll just wave to him.
She says, "Now, I apologize for his rude behavior."
Consider it water under the bridge, my good friend.
"How might I help you?"
Yes, well, as we were explaining earlier, we have some business for the king, helping to root out some ne'er-do-wells in the area. And as we were passing through the village, stocking up on supplies, word on the street was there were bandits in these parts, so we figured we might as well investigate, see if they were the same culprits we're searching for. However, the druid fellow who lives just north of here in a shack says that he hasn't seen any such bandits these days, but that there was a cave system they may be hiding in, and we were trying to find our way there.
She says to you, well, if you're looking for the cave system, I would recommend you look north, and while there are spiders to the south, I do know there is an settlement somewhere towards the south. I believe she begins to ponder and kind of look at her own map.
Do you know if this settlement is ravaged by bandits?
She says that if you continue up the road a bit, there's an elven settlement that is just beyond the tree and woodwork. You'll be able to find it and ask more there. However, to any knowledge that I know, I don't know of any bandits being in these woods. We've patrolled these woods many times. The only things that are here is the occasional orc warband and, well, spiders. Lots
That
and
is
lots of
okay. I think we
spiders.
can pass off as part of them if we run into them. Having an orc ourselves. It is good to have diversity. Am
However,
I
Yes,
able to
I-
kind of like? Am I able to see the captain's map, like where the kind of
Well, she
village
shows you.
is? Gotcha. Awesome.
she shows you it's like up the road.
Yeah.
She also says, now, I'm not one for rumors. However, from the reports that I have gotten from this area, all that I know is there is a castle to the south, which is a stronghold of a great kingdom that spread many leagues in all directions of many years ago. However, if you were to go south of the forest, I can almost guarantee you there's a stronghold down there, very old from past wars. I've heard that the bandits hang out down there. Now, I have not been dispatched to this region, as I am to guard this road from Sheridan to the next village over. That is not my jurisdiction. However, I suspect that if they were to go anywhere, they would want to be away from the kingdom.
Fabulous. Thank you for all your help, officer.
And she
You have been
rides-
very insightful.
She trots off with her horse and kind of like shouts, "Now, march, men!" As they're like, okay.
As Merubin will kind of like hum a marching tune as they kind of pass by. Whereas we're
She's
like
the
standing on
only
the
one
side.
on horseback, by the way. The rest are on foot.
Oh yeah,
He's
that's
the
what I
captain.
mean.
And so,
Like Merubin goes left, 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 right, left.
so as they're walking along, right, you can continue.
Well, they pretty much guaranteed the bandits would be hanging out at the stronghold, and that does still follow what we were told by the king of the general area they might be in.
It is a good idea to check it out, and we also have the druid up north. If he finds the bandits, a bird might find us down south.
Well, then, yeah, I guess we skip
We
the
have
caves for
expanded
now.
our network.
Yeah.
We've got some feelers out on these bandits. We're looking to find them.
So do you wish to head down the road, continue, go to the Elven area, which is like one square
Sounds
from
like
you?
we're going to check out the stronghold directly. I don't think we have much reason to ask the Elven City anything if no one's been spotted, like, around here.
No, I'm just saying that the
Or
Elven
here, or
that
here.
the stronghold that you've been told is like south, like far south.
Yeah, and we were told here at A, the bandits either went right to G or down to B, so south would still fit that general area.
Are you wanting to travel off-road by the forest, or do you want to gain a better speed by traveling by road?
I'm thinking we travel by road and then just turn right. Because either way, we gotta cross the funky river that the king warned us about, but
There seems to be a bridge on the map.
in the meantime, we have a road.
As well, if we were to follow the perimeter of the forest, they mentioned the south hold would be on the very south side.
So you have a couple of options. You can either go towards the Elven Village, towards the east, where there is also, the road that continues on, over here, and then a river downstream, or you can go back up the road and go south.
Yeah, I think our main options we're considering are take the forest way to get to the stronghold or taking the road and turning.
Yeah, go to
But it sounds
go
like
to-
the bridge is this way, he was
go
saying.
to G. Yeah, south to G, and then cross over once we're on like the eastern side of it, or either go back to A and then cross through by B. But that goes through mountains, it looks like.
Yes, that is mountains.
Yeah, I guess we take the fork in the road down to G on the right side.
Well, that's a river over there. So, like, the black is the road, and the light is river.
Oh, the black. Yeah, we're on the road, so
Yeah.
I guess we don't even need to turn. We just take G and then head down towards 9, I guess.
If you wanted to go to 9, you could. It's up to you.
I'm just not sure which one marks the stronghold that you were mentioning.
You don't know.
Is it
You
west?
weren't told
Okay.
directly. It's just that it was south.
South, like,
Yeah.
of the forest specifically,
Yeah,
right?
south of the forest marks a stronghold. You don't know where the stronghold could be.
Yeah, either way,
Seems
we're
like it would be in the mountains.
following the bridge and then heading down until we find the supposed stronghold. And we know the spiders are down here, so we probably are going around.
Spider, no spider.
Because she said they weren't in spider territory. So we can pretty safely avoid skirmishing with some spiders. Is that all good, Cactus?
So what's your plan again?
We're following her advice, traveling outside of the forest, down south till we get more towards the mountains, and she said they at least weren't in the spider-infested part where the
I just
spiders are
need
hanging out
to
south.
reiterate that if you travel non by road in mountains, it's going to cut your movement to a fourth.
How many rations do we have? We should be fine for like quite a while, right?
I just say that because you
Yeah,
are on
I
a
think
time
we're
limit
good for a
of
while.
29 days, and you can only move
That's why.
15 map squares per day on the road. If you're off-road, if I remember I posted this, the movement
Yes.
chart.
Asking
I mean,
for
that'd be like
reference.
3.
Yeah. Is number 1 on the map the like King's Castle that we came from?
Yes. So the movement chart
Gotcha.
is that if you are on foot on the road, you can move 30. If you're in a mountainous area, like if you're off-road, you move. Well, it's 30 miles, but it's every 2 miles is a square, so it's 15, right? 15 squares every day. And then if you're off-road, you're moving about 10 squares a day. And then if you're off-road in like the mountains, it's 10 square. Sorry, 5 squares.
I see. I also completely
well-
forgot to ask as well.
Yeah, 10 would get
I'll do
us
it after
there
the
in
session.
like 3 or 4 days, and then the mountains would be the hard part, but that's where we had to search for the stronghold anyway.
Okay. So continue to G, then escape down or go back to A, and then go around, which is your thing.
Oh, I was looking at the side map, I guess, since we have to take this bridge and it's not. So I guess we're going closer to 2 to
Well, I'm
cross
looking
the
at the grand map,
water.
right? I'm looking at the grand map of thinking, okay, well, it would be quicker if you went all the way out of the forest to G, and then you circled around the forest down instead of just hiking down the forest.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We were avoiding the forest so that we didn't have to fight
I'm
the.
getting confused. I was getting
spiders and
confused.
stuff.
I apologize.
So we're continuing just to the east of the forest. Gonna walk down, follow the river, then cross the bridge.
Do you want me to move
Unless
your
we can
token or
find-
no?
Yeah, probably. And unless we can find like a good break in the river to where we can just cross normally.
Hold on. Still need to move the squares.
Oh, I thought you just wanted us to move the squares here since it was more clear for you there.
No, because you're still in the forest. You still have to move the squares out of the forest, then be out of it, and then continue on. It's like a sub map.
Good.
So, gonna pass the Elven Village, right?
Oh, if we're passing it, there, yeah, we're gonna pass it.
Okay. You are currently at G. So once you've reached G, right, you come to a bridge. Upon coming to the bridge, you see like the river below it is quite rapid water pace. It's quite fast. The bridge is made of stone, and it looks well traveled. Do you wish to go off-road now?
Dirt bike style.
Yeah, we're going
Okay. Yep.
that
so,
way.
As you begin to go off-road, you are jumped by some bandits.
Oh, bandits in these parts?
Oh, someone we can interrogate?
I was secretly hoping for a spanner on that bridge.
A what?
It's a D&D monster that's basically a shapeshifter kind of thing, but it only looks like a bridge.
Oh, like a mimic bridge. Holy.
That wasn't in the
I was
encounter table.
yeah, I was thinking you were just about to mention like a troll under the bridge or something.
I was hedging my bets between that and a troll, but I was hoping for
Exactly.
the spanner, 'cause I've never seen one.
I've never seen
But
a spanner either.
my heart lied somewhere else. Yes. Also, I did forget to ask, does the kind of world climate look to be like cold or hot currently?
The world climate overall is cold, snowy. It depends where you go. Like the forest right now is warm. The mountains are always cold and snowy. The plains are kind of like an in-between.
Okay, yeah. So I was fine on crafting those those cold clothes. Cold weather clothes. Perfect.
Okay, so everybody roll me initiative. So on the top left corner of your screen, you'll see the two swords icon, which is for initiative. As the bandit says to you, "Boys, you ain't getting across this bridge here. It's our bridge here. You gotta pay the toll."
I don't
See, are
suppose we could pay in oranges and bear meat.
Or you fucking with me here? We're gonna take you all for your worth. After that
By pay with
guardsman's off
oranges.
the- After the
By pay
guardsman's
with
off
oranges,
the
yeah, sorry.
area, we're gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. After the guardsmen
No, no,
find
no,
the
no.
area, we'll be stealing everything off your backs and skinning you like the pigs you be.
Oh my.
By oranges, you mean like chucking one at their head? Could you also pop me in the initiative track? I'm not entirely sure how to.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Added to initiative. So you just click on the number and then change it.
Gotcha.
Okay, Everwolf, you're up first.
I will bonus action rage.
Okay.
20
And
just.
just for your knowledge, for in the maps, every square is 5 feet. Mirabin.
Yeah.
Oh, are they
That's the big guy.
not difficult terrain anymore?
No, because you're not in the forest. You're on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
What you thinking about doing? As you rushed up to him.
Smacking him with my flail.
Gonna rage or no?
I already said I'd rage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was way more than I thought.
Put him in the ground.
17 hit.
17 does hit.
Also going to use one of my usages of Fury of the Small to give myself +2 to this damage.
Roll that damage.
Damblage.
Or 12 damage.
Damn.
Good fucking hit. He kind of like steps back at it. Oh, you flippin'. You fucking wanker. You're rightly gonna die this time.
I growl at him.
Fucking backskins. As that ends your turn, Rander's not here. Mirabin, you're up.
When Everwolf growled, Carper said, "Well said, my verbose companion."
I would like to move.
No, that would be 14 since I used Fury of the Small because I didn't add in the rage damage.
Okay.
God damn. I'd like to move to where
Yep.
There's a clear line of sight to the big guy, and I might not accidentally hit Everwolf.
Fair enough.
Oh, you'll do it anyway.
I don't want him to dislike me already, like he does someone else.
Watch you roll a nat one.
And I am gonna punch out with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Roll a hit.
With a nat 20.
Okay.
God damn. Okay, double the damage. So roll your damage.
I believe it's just D10. So am I doubling it or doubling the dice?
You don't double the dice. You just double the damage.
Double the damage. Roll high. Okay. 10 damage. Force damage.
For who? 1, 2, or 3?
Oh, 1. The big guy.
How much damage did you say?
10 force damage.
How did you want to kill him?
You were talking about, or the druid was talking about stomping that rat into a paste. So
Yep.
I feel
Oh,
like
no.
I feel like I just do that to his like torso.
You shoot. As you shoot right at his belt line, as you just punch a hole directly into his like insides, you just carve a piece out of him. As he beckons over, dropping his war gear and onto the ground, be like, "Oh fuck me!" As he falls to the ground dead.
Carper's making a mental note to never piss off Maribin.
I would like to step over here with the rest of my movement, and I know it has range, but I would like to cast Sanctuary. on Eberwolf
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Dank. Jewelry.
It is now 3 and 2's turn. Number 3 is going to move over here. So they're going to fire a
How
crossbow shot
do
at you.
3 and 2 react to their boss being turned into blood paste?
3 and 2 are like, Oi, I reckon we can get his stuff after we kill him. Yeah, we can get his stuff after we kill him. He's a fucking asshole, wasn't he? Yeah, he's an asshole. Hey, thanks for killing the boss. We're gonna fuck you up now.
I have done you a great service. Why do you want to kill me?
Oh, 'cause you look a lot more tasty than the other gimps we've been eating. So, one,
They look mighty tasty. Green eggs and ham was my favorite food.
they both shoot at you. Maribun, does a 16 hit you?
I have an AC of 12.
Okay, so the first one he deals 2 damage to you, right? And the second one shoots at you, but he got a nat 1, and he fires and nails his buddy in the face with 12 damage.
That
I
would be
take 2
enough
damage.
to take me out.
As he says, "Fucking God, Carper! What the hell? You took my eye out! God damn it! Fuck you! I'm sorry, he dodged out of the way!"
Carper, you say? Or name
You've got to shoot lower. I'm a very tiny guy.
So, are you still up after taking the 12 damage?
Oh, was it 12?
No, the 12 you said was to the
Sorry,
other
no.
bandit.
Yeah. No, you only took 2 damage, Maribin. Yep, he took the other one
Damage,
took
yes.
12. So, that ends their turns. It is now Carper's turn.
He will confront these bandits fighting Carper to Carper. Since apparently they share the same name. Your urbane humor won't save you now, you thieving jackals. I will crush you. I will smash you. I shall grind your bones into powder. I'm very intimidating, you see.
He looks at you and says, "You faker!"
We'll see about that. That's funny.
I'll make you eat those words. You're not fucking 20. Go ahead and roll the damage.
We've been saving the good rolls for combat. That's all it's been.
See, 1d8 and 1d6.
No matter how hard we try, the dice want us to be murder hobos.
18.
Was that plus your sneak attack?
Oh, because I crit, right?
Yeah.
I get sneak attack. Do. I think it's just a d6 at level 1, right?
Yeah.
Yep, d6. So that's an extra 4 thrown on, so 22.
You stab him in the chest, wrench as you just feel his heart like get grinded to paste as you kick him away from you onto the ground so he doesn't bleed on your clothing.
I stabbed him in the chest with my hammer. I don't even know how I did that. No,
Jolly good show.
You grabbed your hammer, and I imagine you took the back end and be like, "Fuck off," as you just nail the blunt end of your hammer into him, which stabs the fucking handle through his chest, killing him. You twist, pull out, and kick him away so it doesn't get on your clothing.
Well, now that that business is sorted, finish them off, my companions.
Yeah, we all turn our fucking sights on this one remaining guy.
Oh, shit. Ah, fuck me. You have an interesting opportunity here. Do you want to kill him, or do you want to try?
I was about to say we did want a survivor to question.
Yes.
So we do have an opportunity to make a business venture with this bandit here, or if it's a swarm, based on the picture.
You can drop your weapons and lay down on your belly if you want to live.
He drops his axe and lays down on his belly. Oh, can one of you get this arrow out of my fucking skull first?
I'll be gentle. We're gonna sleight of hand, I guess.
I also want like I also want a gesture for Eberwolf to just like pin him down.
Jump on his back and
Jump his bones.
take out some rope and bound his hands and
Roll me
18 to pull
so-
And I'll be there with my like fist kind of just like aimed at his face like a guillotine if he fucks up.
So, roll me your. So you sleight of hands, right? So what was your sleight of hand, Carper?
18 to pull the arrow out.
Medicine check, please.
I'm not so good at medicine, that's why I was trying to sleight of hand it. He is not trained at medicine, that's why I was thinking higher DC, but a related skill.
Oh, I was asking you to roll both. So what is your medicine check?
Flat D20. That is an 8.
You manage to rip the air out, and he's like, "Oh, fuck me!" As you rip it out, and it rips his eye out with it, as he begins bleeding a little bit from the skull. You manage to do so swiftly to where it doesn't cause any big damage, but it does take a little bit of damage from it.
Do we have any like miniature oranges that I can like substitute as one of his eyes?
It's stick an orange in his eye.
Can I get a little like
You just
fucking
stuff one of
deformed
the oranges
orange
into his eye
as a glass eye?
To stop the bleeding.
Fuck. He's like, the fucking citrus, it burns, you bastard.
From this day onwards, you'll be known as Orange Eye.
What do you want? Just get over with. I imagine, like,
Oh,
I've never
that makes it
been
sound
so I
like
don't
we're
have to tie him up.
doing what we want with him.
I imagine your torture method is like slicing the orange a little bit so the citrus leaks into the wound.
Oh no!
No, it
Lemon
hasn't
juice
even
in
been
the
peeled.
wound. That's insane.
No, we're just asking him for general directions to the strong.
Okay, will you tell us where your
Terras.
tell us where your other brethren are?
Oh, I don't know where the hideout is. I'm just an underling. I just do the bandit riding thing here at the bridge. We were sent from the mountains.
Do you know which mountains? The big mountain range, or there is a
Is the big mountain
other-
range over there? I'm part of that group. They sent me over here with him. He's been a complete ass the whole journey, but he sent us over here with me and Copper, and we've been hooking over here in the bridge for a couple weeks now, trying to rob whoever comes past. But there's so many guards, so many fucking patrols. What the hell? What happens?
So are you a initiate?
I guess you could say that.
This group you told give you this mission, this task. Do you know where in the mountain range they gave it to you?
I don't know, man. They just gave me a bit of coin and said, "Hey, follow him. He'll teach you the ropes, and then when you come back from this, you'll be in." But it's been weeks. We haven't heard anything, so I've been stuck out here for 3 weeks, and it's getting a little bit hard to do business when your only development is an old man in the woods. But he won't even let you near him, 'cause he just fucking smacks you with a frying pan if you try to get near his crops.
Can I ask you a serious question?
I guess.
Okay, Mervyn kneels down right to his face. His kind of whole tone shifts, and he almost changes his voice. Was it worth it?
In the beginning it was. Now I don't think so.
If you wish to live, then you should reform and try to do an honest day's work.
It's so hard in these times, though, with a kingdom on the bloody shitting end of dying out.
I wish they bring back capital punishment for thievery.
Wait, what?
That way, there would be a consequence to choosing this life this lifestyle.
Maribel's like,
Yes,
I'm gonna take
well-
the justice in my own hands. I'm Judge Dredd.
That aside,
I am
I'm
Batman.
I am Batman.
I am the court of
One-
law.
One
am Judge
final
Dredd.
question before we let you go. You haven't heard any news of other ambushes higher up the road, have you?
Um, all,
Closer
all,
to the stronghold?
all I know is that in the mountains, in the middle of a valley, they like to ambush people there. That's about all as I know. I don't know of any other ambush points. Like I said, I've only been in this for 3 weeks.
Yes, that's quite alright. You may leave now. And he will gesture to let him up and let him go.
Before drop
you-
your weapon, like I'll obviously kick them to the side. And do you have anything of value to trade for your life?
Oh, you're gonna rob me now too, are you? Fuck me.
How do I know it wasn't stolen to begin with?
I mean,
Also, you didn't wait. I was literally going to make you like a non-verbal signal, just like you can do what you want at this point as he's turned around.
I on my own am looking to get back on my feet. Think of this as a donation. You are a very generous man.
and what if I don't comply?
My fist is still pointed at your head.
Fuck me. It's fine. You can have it.
What is it?
Just take it. He do you let him up?
What exactly is he handing, or like,
He's handing you
Giving-
like his
giving consent.
his backpack sack full of shit, and he just wants to run.
I'll just kind of like sit on him alongside Eberwolf as I kind of rummage through it to see what of value there is.
So it's a standard backpack. Has like a bedroll, a blanket, a candle, crowbar, hammer, some rope, a couple of rations, a torch or two. He has he has like a mess kit, like a cooking mess kit. He had some studded leather on him.
Ooh, can I make him strip? Wait, no, wait. Oh, he's big, isn't he? He's big, isn't he? He's bigger than me.
No, he's about the same
Well,
size.
Same size?
Well, you got
Ooh.
like the Weaver's kit anyway, right? So you can like
If
help resize things with it.
you can keep most of this stuff, I think we might take the crowbar so that you don't get any urges to steal.
He also has on him thieves' tools and brewer's supplies, as well as
I-
what is it?
Yes.
He also has I'm trying to look at my notes. He has a pound of
I will-
salt.
Ooh.
You
I
wanted
will-
you wanted some seasoning or something to make the bear taste better. Right?
Well, no, not even seasoning. Like if we were to like smoke it and salt it to keep it from rotting,
True.
I will take the thieves' tools. You can keep most of the bag. Is there anything else we need? And I'll kind of look to the other two.
Did you
Just
search
like-
the pouch for gold or anything? Or?
I'm gonna leave that to the rogue.
You want to leave his coin alone?
Like you don't exactly need me to like just grab stuff out of a pouch that's already there.
Oh, so
I
you're gonna
don't want to be.
Oh,
I don't want to be the one to take it. I am not a thief myself.
And
Um,
I look like a thief to you? My good sir, you wound me.
question, Mr. Bandit friend, do you have a name?
Trevor.
So, Keva, how much of this gold is actually yours?
None of it.
Is any of it the ones the bandits gave to you?
No. Stole mostly all of it.
How much did the bandits give to you?
5 copper.
I look at him again. Was it really worth it?
Well, when you're starving and you have nothing else and you're freezing the fuck to death, it's kind of worth
yes.
it.
Desperate times. I can understand. I will leave you some coin. Just so that you can stay on your feet. You can keep your brew supplies so that you can maybe make an honest day's work. You can keep your bedroll, torches, all of that, mess kit, unless we need that,
No.
as you know, yeah. And you can be on your merry way. Of the weapons he had, it was just the bow, right?
He has a short bow, and he also dropped a battle axe.
Okay,
I was surprised you weren't like, ooh, the studded leather though.
Okay, I trade the battle axe for a dagger. And I let him keep the short bow. You can keep it to hunt in the woods if you wish to stay here. If you shoot an arrow, we will hunt you down. We will find you, and we will kill you.
Roll me intimidation.
I believe it's at a... Yes.
Ironically, my character is also not intimidating, but people keep accusing him of being that.
He's a very charming fella, you know? That's a 21.
He's so scared shitless by this that he's like, "Fine, I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. Just take it."
No, it is yours. It is a way for
he
you
begins
to
to
make...
sob and cry. And he's like, I don't want. You're gonna kill me.
I hope you remember this as a learning lesson.
He forcefully gives you the short bow, the short crossbow.
I do not want your crossbow. I have one of my own. Unless one of our party members wanted it. I think our barbarian is without a ranged weapon.
I'll take it. Then throw it into my chest full of random crap.
Okay, I'll just give him my crossbow instead, because I don't fucking need it. Be like, may this serve you well, you know, as like an offering of like, you know, peace, and also, if you will
He's just crying
be
his
consenting,
eyes out now. He's
if you would
bawling.
be consenting to it, could we maybe exchange clothing? I'm gonna try and deceive him, saying it's like a. I'm gonna try and lie and say like it is a tradition for my homeland.
He's too scared
know?
to think whether it's truth or not, and he just like so as he's upright. Are you not pinning him to the ground anymore?
I'm currently stripping my clothing to give to him so I can have his.
Do you get off of him for him to like do whatever?
I feel like
Yo.
Everwolf is still kind of like on his legs.
He
Like suplex style.
he just kind of like quickly takes off the leather and keeps his clothes and just shoves it to you like, I don't want. I'm scared.
You can have these clothes. They are of fine making.
You trapped him. You want to kill me.
Do you not want to live?
He's
Do you
having-
not have
He's
the
having
instincts
a
to
crash out right
survive? He's having a midlife crisis.
he's having a crash out right now.
A whole fucking meltdown right in front of us. It's like, what's going on?
He's like hardcore crashing out because he's like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
I can promise you, you will not die. You have done nothing wrong. You have only followed orders of the dead. But enough about them. You know, you will not meet the same fate, I assure you. You can be on your way. Do you know of anything important your other companions were carrying that we can easily find on them?
I don't know what copper my boss was carrying. I just want to get out of here now.
Okay, and you said 5 copper is like 5 days worth of kind of food if you were to be in a town.
If you're to be in a town, a cheap meal would be like bread, a bit of cheap ale, and maybe like a couple slices of cheese is like the cheap meal, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
With how much he had in his coin purse, what was the total?
The total was that he had 15 copper, 15 silver, and 5 gold in his purse.
We will leave you the copper coins in your purse for you to get back on your feet. I can relate. We will take the risk as it is stolen goods. And it will serve us in our journey to right the wrongs of your peers. If you will help us to, you know, to be nice enough to give us the expensive coins.
Carver feels fucking bad for this guy. That's why he's like.
Look, I'm
throwing
just
some Victorian
making a deal
oranges.
with, like, this whole time is just me making a deal. Like, I
He-
don't understand
he-
the
When
intricacies of
he's
this.
crying.
He's
I've never
crying-
intimidated someone in my life.
He's crying
Like,
his
my-
eyes out, and he's like, "Yeah, sure, yes, sure, whatever."
Yeah, this is the
please."
first time my character's done anything like this. Like, he only knows how to make deals and hack, like, and like counter propose, counter offer and shit. So that's all he's been doing. Like, it seems so natural to him. He doesn't understand how much this guy is shitting himself.
He's like, this, yeah, yes, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, no, my guy feels like this is just his accent. Because he doesn't know the people from this world. Like, he feels like he just sounds like a bitch. Normally. Okay, you can go. You do the best with that fine leather. It will, you know, it should fit you well. And my crossbow, may it serve you just as well. Go on your way now. He shouldn't look like a bandit anymore. I feel he should have more like
He-
kind of upstanding citizenship, like clothing on
He
him.
kind of looks like a bit of like a commoner, right? A bit of like
Yeah.
a dirtbag commoner, but a commoner is he like kind of gets up and just books it for the forest, just running full sprint, like I'm getting the fuck out of here.
With his backpack, I'm sure. I wouldn't let him leave without it.
Yeah.
Yeah, backpack, his 15 copper, and
So you now have 15 silver, 5 gold pieces. You've gained a battle axe, and
some thieves' tools and
Yes.
a crowbar.
yes,
And then I lost the dagger because I gave him that instead of the battle axe, so he could, you know, be able to like.
I have two of
Skin
them
things, cut
if
meat,
you
all that.
Are like, oh shit, I needed that dagger.
Oh, I think I have 3 or something like that.
do you want
Okay.
to loot the other 2?
Yep. Yep.
You can take the big one. I have good luck with the small ones. As I'll gesture for Eberwolf to kind of like start like
Rummaging through.
moving the items to the mules, or vice versa. If he wants to search this guy, I'll be happy to move the items
Harper.
onto the mules.
Roll me investigation.
Well, I assume at least I can take the backpack off him if he has one like the other guy.
He has like a couple satchels, but yeah.
Maybe that other
Yeah.
guy was the mule. He was the backpack carrier.
And then investigation on the
He was the grunt.
pockets and whatnot. I'm a bit of an expert at investigation. 17.
Wait, Carper, you slipped 85 copper into the bag of the guy that ran off?
Wow, DM.
You didn't roll me a sleight of hand, so no.
No, I
You
put
gave
it
your
in his
life savings
backpack,
away?
not his fucking pocket. Remember, we were digging through his bag, and he was like, "Hey, Carper, look here if there's anything that interests you." So it's like,
So you
I'm
felt
giving
so
this
bad
guy
for him because I was just like making him like rethink life that you gave him extra coin. Well, maybe we could have needed that.
I'm gonna say you didn't because you didn't roll sleight of hand.
I don't think I need to sneak it into his bag. Like,
Fair enough. You put 85 copper into his bag as he runs off.
it's like we took several gold and several silver, so we more than made money off him.
Oh, no, 100%.
Okay, let me list out everything that you find in the first one.
We made like most of that 100 copper or just from the one exchange with some of the bear meat.
You are such a philanthropist. Is charity your middle name?
If you actually know about that in character, he's going to wave it away as he has a sore
Big
spot
hands.
for street urchins.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, no, my guy came from a very like loving family.
Gay.
Like my gay was like, you know, from a very supportive kind of household. That he's never really had to survive, you know, on his wits much before.
What was your investigation for the big guy, Carper?
17.
Okay. I gotta write out quite a bit.
True. But unlike the other guy, I don't think we need to like leave anything behind, so you're not in a rush.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
But always get to it
can we
after
just
session.
find all the items if we were to like skin him alive?
Jeez.
Like he's not hiding anything. He's not keystering anything, is he?
No.
We're just like, well, maybe he has some hidden in his boot or something because he
Yeah.
lives with a bunch of bandits.
I was gonna think booty, but yes. You know, as they do in prison. The good old prison pouch in the butt crack. That is where the dwerger keep their most valuable possessions. The dwarfs from back home.
This one manga, Golden Kamuy, had me just busting up one day because they had a joke like that where the this guy was like a escape artist and a contortionist, and he had this one like big extravagant plan that was basically he convinced the guards that he was going to escape sometime soon by spreading rumors about it to the other inmates. And so they were going to search him, and they spot a cockroach and they're like, what the heck? A bug got in here. We're going to crush it. And he's like, hey, that's my pet. If you touch my pet, I'm going to escape on your shift. And they got annoyed. They do their search and they leave the bug alone. And then, you know, the rumors start spreading again. So they go to investigate again, make sure, because one of the guards is missing their key. They're like, he must have it. He must have it somewhere. And they're like, you're not getting out of it now. We're doing a full search, even your cavity.
Full cavity search, yeah.
But right before they do, they spot the cockroach. And they're like, oh, I know what this is. That he must have somehow hidden the key in the cockroach. And so they kill the cockroach. And he's like, no!
No, it's
He's
like you're flipping over
acting all
like
dramatic and
yeah, you're flipping
like,
over like a
crying
fake
on the
stone
ground.
for like someone's house keys. It's like it
and
should be
they-
under the cockroach.
They get so distracted, they just like forget about the search and they
Also-
leave. And they're like,
What's your investigation for the other guy?
Oh yes, it is a 7.
Okay.
but yeah, long story short, they walk off angry they couldn't find the key, and then he goes all smug and he's like, you morons, it was hidden up my asshole.
No, I remember exactly. I played a duo that I think it was in a puzzle one shot where we were like collecting keys in different like trap rooms and different like obstacle kind of courses. And the one that I got, I like secured in my booty cheeks because no one else would like want to get it. And in combat, I can just clench my cheeks so like it wouldn't get dislodged.
Well, ass aside, here's what you
Asinine.
here's what you
Goddamn.
find: 2 hand axes, 2 clubs, 1 gemstone, 35 bolts, 35 arrows, 2 alchemist fires, 1 holy symbol, 2 forest cloaks, 3 trapper kits, 2 lanterns, 1 cold weather clothing, 1 hiking boots, 4 satchels, 15 crowbars, 20 apples, 15 carrots, 10 herbs, 5 vials of grease. And on the other guy, you find a fishing
I'm
pole,
just
a
wondering
shovel,
why they had so many crowbars.
So many crowbars, man. Hey, these guys were trying to build like a house of cards with crowbars. That's what it must have been.
Can never have too many crowbars.
It's like their calling card. Every time they rob some people, they leave a crowbar behind.
That, or they're the shittiest crowbars imaginable and break in one use.
I could just imagine as you're like searching through the bag, you're like chucking all the crowbars out behind you, and they're all just like bonking on his head, like thunk, thunk, thunk. He's just getting like more and more concussed as it happens.
The other guy, you find a fishing pole, a shovel, and 2 short swords.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I forgot the
Hey,
money
fi-
that you'd find on him. Oopsie.
We're near the river. It's all good. Fishing
In
poles. great.
total, you find you find in total 25 copper, 20 silver, and 2 gold between the 2 of them.
55 burgers, 55 fries.
Wouldn't number 2 also have a crossbow since he did shoot his friend?
Yeah, but they got a 7 on the investigation, so.
Where'd it go? It was hidden up his asshole.
So whoa! How does that geometry work out? Hey, you've heard of the raccoon fact, surely?
Oh no.
Oh
I
no!
don't want to hear about it.
You don't know?
Don't
Yeah,
want
the raccoon can screws itself into a hole of 4 inches wide.
And and a human booty hole can stretch up to yeah, 4 or
I
8
didn't
inches.
want to know.
It's
So
up to 8
technically,
inches.
you could be puppeted by a raccoon like a ventriloquist doll.
Oh God, why? Anyways, so
Who do you surround yourself with, honestly?
y'all find this shit.
I'm tempted to take the holy symbol and just do that bit from the Mummy, where at some point Carver gets in trouble and he just starts praying to every god. Hoping one of them works.
That's a lot of loot.
True.
I'm gonna have you deal with the notes of it, or if you
I've
search
just been
out.
putting everything in party
Yeah,
loot
that's what I
until
mean.
someone
It's good.
says otherwise. Like, oh hey, I'd like to use that. It's like, okay, take it.
From my professionalist professional eye, do the forest cloaks look to have any kind of benefit?
Well, to your eye, the forest cloaks are kind of like camouflage in the forest. So like they would
I
give you
would
like
like
they'd give you like a +2 on stealth checks when in the forest.
I would like to grab one for myself and then also kind of pick the other one up and then put it around Eberwolf. This will serve you well.
Thank you.
Rapper kit.
So as that ends combat and you're done looting the bodies and such, you all wish to continue on your little map adventure.
Yeah, our merry adventure.
Merry
No
and Pippin
murder
adventure.
hobos here.
Yeah,
Would never.
the Meribin adventure.
Okay, you're going off roads, reducing the squares to move by 4.
What if one of us is wearing hiking boots?
Yeah, can the orc carry both of us on his shoulders? And
The hiking boots, I
Can we-
believe, are for climbing the mountains terrain.
the mountains.
Alright, can I hold each of them on my shoulders and use
How much
my
strength
hiking
do you have?
boots when we get there? My strength is a 10.
Can we put the hiking boots on the mule? would that work?
No, mules. No.
Damn.
But I do have relentless endurance, if that means anything. Oh dang, my savage attack meant I was supposed to do even more on that crit. Oh well.
Oh, that's so right. He died in one hit, anyways, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to.
Yeah, but he was
flowchart for this
completely
character too, it
obliterated.
seems.
Yeah, so the hiker's boots are essentially like the same as climber's boots. They just give you a +2 to your climbing bonus. Well, hiking boots, I'd say, is a +2 when traveling within the mountainous territory. So, like, if you were in like a mountain area, you wouldn't like take difficult terrain when moving
Gosh,
on like battle maps and such.
that's so cool. Yeah.
Who wants to wear
Like,
the
I want-
hiking boots? I'd almost say give it
I
to
don't
the
think that-
barbarian so he isn't impeded by difficult terrain.
That's fine by me. I'm gonna be able to dash as a bonus action next level anyway.
Will they fit me? Because didn't they come from the big guy?
I mean, Cactus has not once said, "Oh, things aren't gonna fit you." You guys have just been talking about that yourselves.
Yeah, no, I've been like questioning and asking.
I
like,
don't really do
does
that
it?
whole doesn't fit thing. It just you find it,
Yeah.
it works.
And even then, like, I'm able to.
Yeah, you've got like Weaver's tools anyway, which lets you just like resize
I'm
shit.
not.
So
I'm not quite the cobbler for shoe wear, but
close enough.
I could do something similar with like stitching it up, kind of to
Or like fill it with
be more of a snug fit.
some cloth or something to help fill it in.
Yeah. Do you want a padded sole?
So,
Padded insole?
as it stands, you have done all the traveling you can for the day.
Yep.
So after 24 hours has passed, one more day down, you make camp. So roll me a nature check for camp.
Okay.
And roll me a survival check.
Oh man, we were
Or-
so close to disaster. I got an 11.
Roll me a survival check for checking the area around. If anybody wants to.
Survival expert.
6.
Yep,
Okay.
looks good.
So you find an area that you think is okay. It's a flat, open field with no covering whatsoever.
Yeah, we'll see them coming from ages away.
Yeah, totally. And you set up a decent camp. What was your nature roll?
11.
It's kind of bumpy. You're not going to get as good enough sleep that you need to, meaning that you guys are going to have a -1 on like perception and investigation checks the coming day. But as you all go down to rest for the night, do any of you wish to do any of your tool stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll start with Carper.
Yeah. Well, we did, in fact, find a jewel, a gemstone. Is there anything I can do to make this baby shine so it's worth more?
Oh, I forgot you had a jeweler's kit. I forgot to add that thing in your...
Yeah, it was one of the ones that weren't included. I'm gonna pull up what the base jeweler's kit does anyway. I'm pretty sure it's just like help investigating jewels, not so much anything like the other homebrewed ones we're doing.
I'm pretty sure it gave you ways to like encrest stuff, kind of bedazzle, bejewel, make it look regal. You know, like maybe after this mission goes well, you might have a customer in the king.
Well, it gives you knowledge about the reputed mystical uses of gems.
You could be like the court appraiser, who knows?
Oh, and there is an activity for modifying a gem's appearance. So yeah, we could shape it into something. Make it for a ring or whatever for someone else to embed in.
I could have sworn I made a jeweler's toolkit.
Yeah, it's got a small saw, hammer, file, pliers, tweezers, etc. to help shape the jewel. So we'll just do that.
I'm gonna add this to your thingy.
It comes with a small like foot propelled like angle grinder, right? That's
so with your I'm just gonna say jeweler's tools that you have those already. So you know you can craft. Yeah, you can craft encrusted items. You have into jewels or gold, and you can sell them. You know, to make an item. So I gave you the thing in your little section on the forum. So what do you want to try to make with this jewel?
We're basically just going to shape it in such a way it's easy for him or someone else to embed in a fancy piece like a ring or whatever.
Okay. Do you want to try to... Okay, roll me a d20 plus your proficiency.
Yep, nothing too fancy.
So you mentioned you have that holy symbol as well. Do you kind of want to like pizzazz it up so that you can put it off for like
sure, let's do that.
Yeah, prey on
the
prey on the good wealth of a paladin. Or
well, first do the jewel thing.
Do the jewel thing.
Yeah, so, we're just bring it, I guess, where like rather than something generic, it's going to specifically be to fit onto the holy symbol.
So roll me the d20 plus proficiency.
Yeah, I'm checking what the bonus was I had. Okay. 25.
Okay. You managed to shape the gem in a way with your jeweler's tools to make it encrestable upon the holy symbol. So first roll your 4d20 XP for your jeweler's tools XP.
$48.
Okay, so 40 get out of 100 XP done. Now roll me another d20 for d20 plus proficiency to set the gem in.
11, but if we're using my jeweler's kit bonus, that's also a +4 for 15 total.
Okay. So roll me another 4d20 for your experience.
58.
I believe that almost, yeah, that gets you a level up, right?
Yep, it's only 100 required.
I'm assuming you'll keep track of that on your character sheet or somewhere.
Yep, I'm 106
Okay, just add
out
your
of 100.
2d20 to your maximum HP, the maximum XP now.
And you said it doubled every level, or it increased by 100 each level?
So each level you add 2d20 XP to the maximum, and then it resets back to 0.
Once you reach 100, it doesn't like overflow.
No, it's just you'd have 6 experience carried over to your next total.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I was just asking the total was, you said 2d20 and added to the 100.
Yeah, added to the 100 max, so it'd be like, say, 120. Now you have 6 out of 120 experience.
Only 5, so
Well,
yeah, we're
hey,
pretty
105.
Yeah.
And then now you just have
But
6
you have
experience.
6. So 99 to go.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to word properly. We're pretty much just waiting on 100 anyway. Alrighty.
You've made a fancy holy symbol that's worth 35 gold.
Noise.
I'm going to Eberwolf. Would you like to do anything with your leathers tools?
Yes.
Okay.
I would like to take the 4 satchels
Mm-hmm.
and sew them onto the saddlebags.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus your proficiency to see if you can do this. You managed to sew one satchel with your leather workings tools onto the saddlebag to give it some extra storage. So roll your 2d20 experience. Maribin, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, I'd like to continue crafting up these cold weather clothes.
Okay. Roll me your proficiency bonus.
I forget what you mentioned it was. It was +2
It's 3.
plus
Plus 3, because it's 1
plus
for
dex,
your
yeah.
proficiency, and then it's +2 from your previous proficiency with the tools already. Jumping into the game with.
$13.
Okay, you managed to pass. By the time this is over, right? So roll your experience, right?
A dirty 20.
Okay. By the time this is over, you have now crafted cold weather clothes. So while in the cold weather, you resist cold damage. And you can stay warm in cold weather.
That just sounds awesome. As well, with my kind of subclass feature, it allows me to basically have like a mini dimension that I can enter for 4 hours. Would 4 of those kind of like long rest hours be able to be spent there kind of like weaving away?
You could tinker again, so roll me another d10.
tinker again.
What do you want to try to craft now?
Am I able to craft something different, or does it have to be the same?
No, it can
thing?
be anything from the table that you're attempting to craft. It's just that when you level up 5 times, you learn something guaranteed to craft that you don't have to roll
I
on.
see. So you don't have to roll. Awesome. Okay. No, that is so interesting. I love that ruling.
Okay, so you have your XP that did you add it to your total?
Sorry, not yet.
I would do that first before you forget.
Yeah.
A dirty 20, so you'd have 48. And then, what do you want to try to craft now?
Let's go to one. We are going to the mountains.
Yeah.
So you might want to continue to make cold weather clothing.
Yeah, or there's climbers clothing as well. Because we got one cold weather clothing from the bandits, right?
Yeah. You have 2.
Yeah, I'll just keep like printing them out like a conveyor line.
I was just thinking we use those fucking all those crowbars like pythons and ice picks. trying to climb.
way.
So you would
Yeah,
have
it
to
could
make
work.
one more for the whole party at the
One more.
moment, if you wanted to.
Yeah, and that's a D10 you mentioned for how many
Yeah, for how many
days it
rests?
takes? One.
Then you will be able to get this done tonight.
Oh, yeah!
So
Look at us.
another 2d20 experience.
Look at that. We're all snazzy. Apologies. There we are. 28. I'm rolling hard.
How much experience you get?
28 on top of the
Hot
40.
damn.
So 76?
Yeah, 76. So you have crafted another piece of cold weather clothing. So you have 3 now in total. You have 1 that's on the barbarian, 1 for yourself, and then 1 for the rogue there.
Exactly.
I will ask.
But the rogue, he gets the bandit one because the other ones I make don't fit him.
So
I only know how to make clothing that is my size.
So I will ask. We are at 12 o'clock. We can end here, or we can continue going. It is totally up to you guys. What do you want to do?
I'm good to go. Up to anyone else.
I'm also good to go.
How much longer for you guys? Like it's 2 in the afternoon for me.
I can go
I'm
for
in a
another
break.
3 hours as a DM.
That is crazy. You, my friend, are built different.
It would only be like a
yeah.
6-hour game session, right?
Yeah, just casual 6 hours.
I mean, I'm happy
That's
to
like
host.
2 Lord of the Rings movies, you know?
I'm happy to host.
That's a whole adventure right there. Yeah, I'm down for whatever works with you guys. Happy to end at any time. I would maybe
just go,
say like 2 more hours is what I'd look to be, so then I could still get like a good workout.
Mhm.
Kind of out of session.
2 hours then?
Yeah, I was just going to do hour personally.
Yeah, an hour works fine. Hour works perfect as well. If we just wanna.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, after the Sugandis, we are back once again as within the middle of the night, you are ambushed. Let me roll.
Come on,
the table.
Eberwolf. You're meant to be so so perceptive. What happened? You said we were gonna be fine.
You are ambushed by some wild boars.
I didn't know there were more druids around here.
What a frightful boar.
Roll me initiative.
Oh. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, that's much better.
Initiative. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just roll normal plus 1. 7.
I was like, where the heck is my character's name? Oh, right, very bottom.
Where'd he go?
It's like he took the hide action. I couldn't find his name.
Okay. So, Eberwolf, you're going first.
Is this interrupting our rest, or did we get our long rest first?
You got your long rest. This is like at the edge of dawn. Once you're waking up, these boars come across and like, nope, fuck you. We're gonna kill you.
Carper was trying to make orange juice. But
How did this
he was so
fucking
bad.
gnome do it?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not so good at it, so he's like getting distracted and over focusing, and the whole time these boars are just creeping up closer.
So,
Nice. I
what you
will
gonna
just rage and charge number 2.
Gonna hit a deer.
do? No, this is not the other game.
Well, he said he was gonna charge up a number 2.
Oh god.
A number 9 large.
19 to hit.
You hit.
Get a 19 with extra deal.
Or 8 damage.
Kind of like squeals at you. Don't you dare hit it.
Do you make noise back?
Yes, I growl back at it.
That's not using your fury with the small, right? That's just rage.
Yeah, that's just rage.
Just rage against the machine.
Pure rage. Number 4 is going... Sorry, didn't mean to move you. Number 4 is going to rush up and charge attack you, Mirban.
Uh-oh.
Does a 15 hit?
It does.
You take 9 damage and are pushed back 10 feet.
I am down.
Nice.
I am unconscious.
And none of us have proficiency in medicine or awakening. Give you a healing potion, right? So we
Oh,
didn't find any
dying first session would honestly be a great finale.
I would hate it if that happened. That's already happened once. And it was out of my control.
No. I do love my character, not gonna lie, but it's all good.
We just gotta roll the flat d20 and see if you stay alive.
I just met the guy. He's dead.
Who could have thunk it was a bad idea to
Yeah.
fight 4 large beasts with 3?
It's like, how do you cast a Revivify spell? Like that gem you got is surely enough of a material component.
Let's hope it was enough to signal the goddess of fate.
So, as that happens, is now Carper's turn.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Ooh, my.
Well, we got at least a turn.
Speak for
Maybe
yourself.
reduce the number of boars potentially. Does a 13 hit number 4?
It does.
Alright. So we got our D8. We add a D6 from the stone strike. and it's a +3. $12 damage.
Plus your sneak attack?
No, it's the stone strike.
Hmm.
So, once per turn, when I hit a target with a melee weapon attack or a ranged weapon attack using a thrown weapon, I can imbue the attack with an additional effect. And Stone Strike says the target takes an extra d6 force damage. If the target's a creature, it has to succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet from me in a straight line. So go ahead and roll that, and then I
5.
can use this. Yep, so it gets pushed 10 feet. No, you.
No, you. Would you like to roll a medicine check for your friend here?
Sure.
Slap my nose with
D20.
smelling salts.
That is an 11.
You have stabilized him.
And I don't think I got a bonus action. Nope, I don't.
Roll me another medicine check.
That is a nat 1, baby.
You stick him back into unconscious.
No.
I'm helping.
You stabilize him and imagine like, if I press here, will it help him? And you just kind of like press
He's
on
like-
his, you just press on his neck, and he's like, "Ugh," and he goes back to unconscious. He's like, I believe that was not the right move.
Oh, so that button right there makes him wheeze.
Okay, so he's like, oh, I succeeded, and he stands up and he accidentally knocks his giant hammer over, and the handle just like whacked him in the head, knocking him back out.
It is number 1's turn, as he's going to attempt to do a charge. He nat 1s and misses as he completely jumps past you, charging this way.
Yeah. As such a matador, this guy, you know?
The nat 1 giveth, and the nat 1 taketh away.
Yeah.
Number
I was
3.
just plain dead.
Number 3 is going to try to charge you. He got a 3 and just gallops past. And then number
Okay, this
2
is kinda terrifying.
just going to attack Ebon Wolf. Does a 10 hit you, Ebon Wolf?
Nope.
So he just kind of bucks against a tusk that just kind of misses right over your head. Back to you, Eberwolf.
I will continue to smack number 2. With 16 to hit.
16 hits.
$11 damage.
Once again, it squeals at you with a snarl. It is now number 4's turn, as number 4 is going to attempt to charge again. It completely misses with an 8 as it charges right on past you. Do you want an op attack it?
Yeah, we can do that. I was gonna say though, the funny thing about Carper is he's probably the tankiest person on the team for now, and nothing ever hits him to actually show that.
Carve off a piece of bacon.
21.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. 4 damage.
Hey, better than nothing. It is now number 1's turn.
You can add Strike of the Giants to that, since it's once per turn.
Yeah.
It's not your turn
The
anymore.
only problem is it's up to my proficiency bonus, and I only have that at 2, so it's like I don't want to waste the ability to shove them away.
Number 1
that's
dashes right past.
Bottom.
Oh, you
You-
skipped me.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Carper.
Yep, we're gonna do the medicine check first. Nope, 8's probably not doing it.
You just kind of feel like, yeah, he's still breathing.
Well, we didn't make
Just
it
get that-
worse.
You just hear the fate ambiance of my heartbeat flatlining in a hospital.
And then we will stab number 4.
Number 4.
Well, not stab. I need to correct myself too.
Bash
Using
in the
our
face.
ornamental hammer.
Bonk.
23. Bup. Another minimum damage. Do 4.
Do you stone hit it?
Oh, yep. I was just making sure Everwolf's not technically
10.
in sneak attack range because they're not in that square.
10.
What's a 10?
His save.
Oh, I wasn't shoving him.
Oh, okay. So,
Yep. So
you
then
can
number 1
use-
went and they missed their attack.
as they glide on past. It's now Maribun's turn. D20 for your death save.
Oh, they're breathing right.
First death save.
What's the worst that could happen?
Maribun?
Apologies.
Meh.
Yeah. That's a fail.
First fail.
Dum dum.
It is
We
now,
all have our ups and downs.
It is now number 3's turn. Number 3 fails again to hit you as he just goes zhink, barely missing you.
One of these days, Carper will take damage.
And number 2's turn. 17 hits.
Nope.
17 does not hit?
Nope.
What is your AC?
18
How?
plus 4 con plus 2 dex plus 2 shield.
I thought barbarians couldn't use a shield.
No,
They
they can
can?
use a shield. They just can't wear armor.
Well, damn. So it doesn't hit you, just kind of smacks against the shield and swines at you. Your turn again.
Yeah, a
Everwolf.
lot of them don't because it requires a hand, so they can't do two-handed weapons. But there's
And
nothing like
I'm-
stopping you.
I'm
mechanically.
small, so I can't use oversized weapons. So I just went with a one-handed weapon and a shield.
Yep, no skin on my back.
Roll that damage, and we'll roll that hit first. Dirty 20.
20.
That hits.
Seven
damage.
Theoretically, aren't you better at medicine than me? So you could just slide over one and then roll for Mervin.
Can you use that as a bonus action?
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Since I am technically better.
Roll my medicine check?
Yeah, just the roughest sternum rub I could ever
Six.
have.
No. Dirt does not make it feel better.
Uberwolf, what are you doing with that rock? Stop! Stop!
It is now number 4's turn. He's going to try to whack. Does a 16 whack you, Carper?
It does indeed.
You take 7 damage.
Nice.
It is now number 1's turn as another charge attack. He now ones and hits number 2. He kills number 2. As he just rams a tusk into it, stabbing it through the chest. It is now Mirabin's turn. Second death save.
Let's not roll on that one, please. I would love not to. Yes, success.
That is a pass. Okay, it's now number 3's turn. Number 3 is going to attempt a charge. Number 3 misses with a 5 as it just goes zoom. Did you want to op attack, Carper?
Sure. And I also got skipped again.
God fucking damn it. I apologize.
Hey man, you're a rogue. You're so sneaky.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I do this
Even I
sometimes.
didn't notice.
This guy over here with the John Cena
14.
You hit.
John Cena aura.
I don't mean
That
to
is
keep
8.
skipping you. I'm used
yeah,
to
even I didn't think about it. I just like was watching the boars go, and I'm like, wait, Merriman win again?
So
Like,
mesmerizing.
Yeah, hey.
something's not quite right.
Hey, skipping turns is my thing.
Okay, your turn is up. Carper, what are you doing?
Alrighty. Medicine. 11.
Hey! You managed to give him 1 pass. He has 2 passes.
Yay. I don't want to risk putting them back unconsciousness.
You want to try to attack one of the boars?
Yeah, we're gonna attack 4 again. But first, we're going to step far enough away. I have deniability. I don't want to accidentally hit them on a nat 1. 21. Oh, and Everwolf is here, so we do get our d6 of sneak attack. $12.
Okay. It looks to be almost dead as you stab it and you gorge its stomach out. Squealing in
Let's see
pain.
how you like it.
You just bash it so hard it rips open.
So, yep, that's all from me. So it's number 2, I think, because number 3
Two's
just
dead.
went in over there.
Eberwolf, you're up.
Oh, okay.
I will attack number 4. It's for 12 damage.
You killed it. You just cut its head off. Instant.
For the flail.
Yeah, you whacked so hard its head came off. You just ripped it from the spinal column.
It's bonus action. Try and help Maribun again. Natural 20.
You bring him up to half health.
Rounded up or down?
Up.
Awesome. I'm at 5 HP.
He just kind of like touches your head as you feel the warm touch of, water wash over your face as you get up. You are healed to half HP somehow by a magical goblin touch.
You know, they always talk about the fury of the small, but never... never the caring.
It is now Carper's turn.
I offer this kill to you. Take its energy.
Yes, I was fed blood.
15.
Hit.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. 8 damage.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna bother pushing it away.
It is now number 1's turn, and it's going to try to smack Carper. Does it? Yeah, an 18 hits.
A little bit.
Carper, you're smacked for 7 damage.
That would normally down me, but when I am reduced to 0 but not killed, I drop to 1 instead, once per long rest.
It is now Maribun's turn.
I will stand up and knowing Eberwolf to have picked me up and be quite a good shield, I'll run behind him again. Kind of to like just past where
Just between the two carcasses.
they would be, basically, kind of using them as somewhat of protection. If I'm able
Sure.
to kind of just,
I mean, it's at least difficult terrain, right?
if I'm able to just like shoot out a moat to
Sure.
hit number 3.
You're small enough.
Or number. Oh yeah, number 3. I literally forgot it was alive.
No one expects number 3.
That's a 22
That would hit.
for 1 damage.
Oh. Oof. Well, it is now number 3 and 2 are dead. No, 3 is alive. Sorry. I skipped number... No, number 1 went. He smacked you in the face, Carper.
Oh, yeah.
Number
so it's
3
number
is going to
3.
go. So... Charge! Everwolf does an 11 won't hit you, so he just goes galloping past you.
And since they went in between, we both get an attack about.
Yes.
$18.
You both hit.
10 damage.
Plus your rage?
And
That is with rage.
Oh.
sneak attack is only on my turn, right?
No, it can proc anytime, as long as you have the advantage.
For some reason, I was under the impression sneak attack was limited. Oh
No,
well.
as long as you have the advantage.
Oh, it can happen on every enemy's turn if you had infinite, opportunity attacks.
All right, 7.
17. Okay, he's not looking too great. So it is back up to Eberwolf.
I will attack number 1. I will miss number 1.
Yep, that does not hit. It is now 4 is dead. Carper, you're up.
It'll take more than that to downsize me. $12.
Beat it.
All right. Six damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no point in moving, so I'll just hang around here.
Can do. It is now number 1's turn, as he's going to attempt to hit you. He nat 1s and hits himself instead.
Number 1 was unlucky from start to finish. I just had an affinity with that number.
This guy's been an inside agent all along.
He takes 14 damage. Yeah,
Just like
he's
a tusk broke off and hit them in the head.
pretty much. He just like tries to swipe and it breaks off your hammer, which then stabs him back into the face. It is now Maribun's turn.
Yes. Merben, seeing that number 1 is suicidal, will go to shoot at number 3 again. For a 13.
That hits.
It does.
Yeah, they just got a 12 AC.
For 10 damage. There we are. Min
Damn.
damage to max damage.
It has 1 health left.
Merben would, I would like to, with the rest of my movement, circle around the corpse just to, like, body block.
Fair enough. It is now number 3's turn as it's going to attempt to try to hit Aberwolf by charging through. It misses as it goes all the way through and then around.
Opportunity.
2 op attacks. 18 hits.
Opportunity strikes. 16.
That hits.
Does it really matter what we roll since it has 1 hit point left?
No, number 1 has yeah, it doesn't matter what you roll. 3 is like you just slaughter it at this point. You just cut it and it just falls to the ground and skids. It is
You've
now
been a swine opponent.
Everwolf. It is your turn.
I will try again for 1. And I will miss 1 again.
The curse of the nat 1 affects all. 4 is
Nat
dead.
2.
Carper, you're up.
He's feeling confident. What are the odds? He nat ones. Nope, 10.
No, you miss.
Yep. I
It
got
is-
nothing left to do.
Now number 1's turn. He will attempt to strike Ebenwolf. He misses as he kind of whacks the guy next to him. Just hit the dead body. Poomp. It is now Maribun's turn.
I'd like to step around the corpses,
Mm-hmm.
right behind his head, and shoot him in the shoot him in the back of his cranium.
Okay, roll to hit.
I would be at disadvantage because ranged up close is not.
You
fun.
are right. It's all good. I'm gonna roll at disadvantage. Oh, I can roll it that way. Damn. That's a 9.
Misses. Back up to
Just like,
Everwolf.
it's no big deal. I'll just roll at disadvantage. And I'm just like sweating bullets. Like, he's gonna roll on that one, isn't he? He's gonna roll and he's
I
gonna
wanted
shoot
to
the
get
heck out of
close
me.
enough to where I couldn't make that mistake, but looking back at it, it was easier to.
Everwolf, you're up.
Try again. Another natural 2.
Same exact two.
Fate said no. Back now to Carper.
17.
Hey, you hit.
Hit it last.
Ought to be minimum damage again.
Curse.
Oh my god. 2 ones? Fuck.
The prophecy has come true.
It has 3 HP remaining. Well, Maribum, what do you want to do?
I'm. Does it not have its turn first?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think a number one's
It
feeling
nat
is when you
20s
start
on
turn.
Everwolf.
All right.
You take 4 damage in total.
We're not so different, you and
He rolled the lowest damage possible.
The
Is
kindred
that-
spirit.
After being halved,
That
because
is
I'm raging.
that is just the critted. The halved would be 2. You took 2 damage.
That's a
If
serious
this
wound
one
you got there.
survives Maribone turn, I'm going to non-lethally hit this one. It deserves to live.
I'm hitting it at disadvantage. Surely it can.
He's still going with the disadvantage.
It lives.
Jesus.
To tell the tale.
It is now Everwolf's turn.
I am going to attack non-lethally.
Okay, roll to hit.
I miss
Yeah, I'll
anyway.
You try to slap it across the face and it misses. It is now Carper's turn.
It was like toying with that 4 for a while.
Are you gonna kill it? You're gonna...
I don't know what you mean.
It's in his name. He's gonna carve it out.
You just smack it across the face and it dies. You all survived the
Right.
encounter.
I guess you
Barely.
could say I'm incredibly sorry.
Would you like to skin the boars?
Yeah.
Skin and dress them.
Okay, roll me a nature check for skinning them.
Gonna put a fancy hat on them. Nature 21.
You manage to get 8 boar skins.
Oh, I thought that was the skinning. Usually.
Yeah, you're
Or is that
getting
the sleight of hand?
you're getting nature for the boar skins. You're just nature check. If you want to process the meat, roll me a survival check.
Need to switch dice. 'Cause we're not doing well.
Need to go in digital dice jail.
I mean, it did help. Because I was using the other set of dice. They started falling off. Then I switched to those and started rolling well again. That's a
Need
9
to
to
ask.
get.
Need to ask
make,
Nicola if you can
Make
borrow
6
their
6 boar
digital
rations.
dice.
Would you like to keep any of the tusks
crew.
or harvest anything else from them?
Tusks are good for like medicine and shit, right?
Yeah. The marrow and stuff is.
Can I sleight a hand breaking the tusk off?
You can.
Nice, that's a 9. Oh my.
Could I attempt to slice off the like edge of one of their snouts to act almost like a mask with like eye holes?
What?
You could attempt sleight of hand.
Attempt. So some sleight of hand. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we do have all that
Let's go for
salt.
it.
We can make a mask.
You've got like leather and a boar skull and all these other options, and you're like, I want to carve off its nose and stick
Oh,
it
like
on
just
the eyes.
just like a thin layer, because you know its nostrils are almost.
Roll me a a sleight of hand.
That's a nat one.
Nice.
You end up, instead, you slice your hand and peel a bit of skin off as you take 4 damage.
Oh,
I am back to 1 HP.
Would you all like to try to take a long rest?
I think we just need to take a short rest.
It's up to you. You have 24 hours.
Although your
The
long
early
rest would
morning.
give you, your long rest would give you back your stand up on death.
It'd give you back what?
Your the endurance, the orc endurance.
Yeah.
Oh. What are the odds we fight 2 encounters in 1 adventuring day? Come on.
I'm just saying that you have the hours for it.
Look, before I could even wake up from my sleepy stupor, I got punted like a football and then got knocked out.
So would you like to
So,
take another long rest for 8 hours?
Yeah,
so
I
I would like to sleep.
just like, guys, I feel like taking it easy today.
Would you all like to do anything with your tools in this long rest?
Who are you calling a tool? Yeah, I'll do it.
We'll start with Carper Price. What would you like to do with your tools?
Oh, I'll get some painting done.
Okay. Roll me a performance check.
Yeah. About that.
What'd you get?
I was just thinking about the bonus. 18.
Hey! You managed to create
So
a...
we get a 5 silver piece
Yep.
painting.
You make a painting of the plains. Roll for your experience.
There's just these like really random red spots for the buyer.
Maribun, would you like to use your weaver's tools?
I would love to.
10.
Okay.
I
What do you want to try
am
to craft?
able to attempt to craft maybe a cloak of stealth, because I I don't feel I'm long for this world if I don't kind of prioritize my own survival a little more.
So you want to try to make a assassin's coat?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d10.
Or a sprinter's coat.
Reduce your AC by 3, but I mean, you're warlock, so you're getting hit by everything, so...
Oh yeah, I'll get hit by everything. Honestly, I love the idea of like a very short, stubby-legged gnome being able to sprint like Usain Bolt. So, oh, it makes it so tough because I'm really good at stealth. I'll go with stealth. I'll go with stealth.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
Okay, so you want to make the assassin's coat. Roll me a d10.
Three.
Okay, minus the long rest, but I need to have a 1d20 plus proficiency bonus to see if you can start crafting it.
That's a 16.
You may start crafting it. It is now going to take one more either short or long rest to craft it.
I see. So it's either
How many times can you
4.
go into your Tinker Portal world?
It's once per long rest.
So I guess you
So
could.
just
I guess
just
if you
finishing
really
that
want to
long
like,
rest.
if you want to really
Yeah.
maximize this, you could start mid-maxing.
Wait, there is a min-max?
Well, I mean,
I thought it was just like a...
well, because your pocket world's 4 extra hours.
I thought it was just for 4 hours you could hide in it for a short rest.
Yeah, hide, and it's like good calm temperature, like
Oh, gotcha. Never mind then.
soft.
Well,
Yeah,
you're-
like it's It's
Roll
pillars.
Yeah,
your,
it's not like the hyperbolic time chamber.
Oh yes.
It's just a
2d20.
easy way to hide because you can just like shove your trinket in a tree hole or something, and enemies are gonna know where you're at.
That's a 13 for an 18.
So 2d20 experience, and ooh, you're almost to your first level.
So close.
Eberwolf, did
Hello.
you want to do anything?
Yeah, it's
Okay. What do you want to try to do?
I'm trying to make another water skin.
Okay.
Make a water skin again.
1d20 plus your proficiency. You were not able to make a
Nope.
water skin, but you still got 2d20 experience. So, as you take your long rests, you're healed back up to full. Time to continue your adventure.
We keep calm and we carry on.
Keep calm and murder hobo.
And try not to fucking die, honestly.
Oh,
I feel like my outlook on life is slowly transitioning Everwolf's, where it's like, I just want to survive, man. I have so much to live for.
just like banditry is wrong, and I would never partake. But you know, stealing from a bandit's not that bad, right? I'm just taking what was already
Right.
stolen, and then
Yeah.
he encounters some guards, and he's like, "Really? They're stealing my taxes, so they're basically bandits." And then you cut to like a few sessions later, and he's just like, "That orphan kid looked at me funny."
So, you find inside there is a cave here that you've discovered. In the cave, there is before you enter, the cave is covered in all kinds of scratches and gnomish ruins.
Oh, Gnomish ruins.
Behave.
Only there was someone in our party who could decode these.
I wonder who. Yes, I
Hmm.
do have the spell comprehend languages, in case I don't quite remember.
Rander, can you read these glyphs? Charuk, what about you? Everwolf? Well, that's everyone.
I can give it my best go.
So,
Oh, yes, of course.
as you begin to read it, right, the ruins on the top say, "To all gnomes that wish to enter, say the password, Anvil of Stone."
You hear him like kind of cough into his fist. Anvil of stone?
Upon doing so, the ruins on both sides begin to light up in blue as you see a force field begin to disintegrate from the entrance of the cave, and upon doing so, you are allowed to enter.
I want to,
You see almost as if he's like kind of used to this. Like he strides in before the force field like fully kind of disapparates and like perfectly walks through the kind of hole made for him.
Do you want to let your other party members through or no?
Oh, what you waiting for?
So is that like moving the token to 9 or something? Or we just move one forward?
You just so like the party that's down here, right? It's just a party token because it's a smaller dungeon map. So instead of doing like, you know, where I normally do the dungeons and the battles are just going to happen over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
I was just
have,
wondering if we had to move forward since we were following him.
No, I'm just saying that you're just all one party token.
We move as a unit.
Yes.
Now I want one of those in the future where it's like accounting for the accent, it's going to say something different. Anyone else who can just read Gnomish, they're going to say it, but it's going to say something that isn't the password.
Yeah. You got to sound like you're fluent.
Okay, as you have passed through, since you are the leader, you can control the token. You see a long hallway stretch forward to you. As you've entered this gnomish cave, it appears to be very old, but not well lived in at the moment.
Just question.
Yes.
Is this a point to stop? Because I think it was pretty sure an hour ago when
Yes.
yeah.
So would you
Yeah,
like
we
to
hit
stop
time.
here, everybody?
When you mentioned
Sounds good.
Okay, we will end session here.